The Coffee and the Company Podcast.
Hey man.
Wow, that clap is so familiar.
Yeah, I still remember you clapped in front of me when I back to your, yum cha session. That time back in 2022.
Yeah, but I think I clapped more than once. I clapped like
Why?
2 or 3 times.
Why?
Because you can see the spike, ma. The 2, 3 spike. Ma.
So
One
they can
spike.
mesh together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then that time, if I'm not mistaken, I was already using just video and audio separately. So I need to see my hands only.
I see.
Yeah. But for now, I think it's because you're using your recording picks up audio also, ma.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can
yeah.
it's easier to match with just one clap, lah. But that time I did 3 claps. Then I remember one guy was like, bro, you clap 3 times for what? Clap 1 time enough, right? Then I like, hey, Yeoh. But after that, I like, it's a habit, lah. No, I just clap 3 times only.
There are so many people. I watch your podcast and usually I watch in YouTube. And also occasionally listen to your podcast as well. Listen through
on Spotify.
Spotify. So, and also I have friends also been following you.
Wow,
And he was very happy. He was very happy that I attended your podcast back in 2022.
Michael.
No, Nicholas. I
Nicholas.
don't think you see him before. But
Nicholas?
He's been watching your vlog, your food vlog, all this back in the days.
Huh?
Back in the days.
Serious, bro?
Yeah.
You don't make me blush, lah, bro. Nicholas, whoever you are, why you never DM me, day?
So he's been paying attention to you, and he saw me at first. He saw I reposted your IG story when you came to my pop up at OUG.
Bro, that was mad.
Then
bro.
then he DM me. He said, how come Jonathan is there? I said, I don't know Jonathan.
You, bro, like that everybody know where I stay.
I don't know who is Jonathan.
Bro,
actually.
when you did that pop-up, right, I was so happy. You have no idea. In my head, I'm like, first of all, it's damn hipster. Open it in a house. You
in
know?
front of car porch.
Yeah. And then people can go there. The community goes there. It's so cool. The only thing I didn't like is the jam. Then because a lot of people, but they park at the school.
Yeah, part of school usually.
Yeah, then they'll walk up. But oh my god, it felt so American, bro.
I have a lot of complaints because of that.
Oh, is it?
That's one of the main reasons why we
neighbor
move out. One of the main
shit,
reasons why we
man.
move out.
But
Yeah.
I'm sure the rent and everything must have been worth it also, lah.
Yeah. Now I gotta be honest, right? I can't really get a corporate client. We can that kind of setup.
I see.
It's like a tuition center. It's like a home mathematic tuition
It's not
center.
like that serious
It's not
vibe, right?
That's a place that a corporate client feel comfortable to step in.
Yeah.
Not that. So and also I have neighbors complaining.
The both side one,
I think only the left side.
Then you just tell them shut the fuck up. No lah, I think you're on daytime only, wa.
Yeah,
I think it's fair.
Yeah, I feel insecure, to be honest.
see.
I feel insecure that I feel like if someone is complaining, my premise, then I felt that time it is like a threat to my business.
I
It's
see.
like anytime I can close down, really.
Yeah, lah, because I feel also you're a very respectful person.
Yeah.
lah. You don't want to cause any,
Yeah.
trouble, right?
Then from that time onwards, then I have to figure out to move out within probably the first complaint within 3 months. 4 months.
Yeah, man, I think you were there for like, what, half a year only, right?
no,
6 months. ah?
probably like 10 months or 9 months.
Yeah. Because I remember I was like so keen, man. Every time I go, I'm like, hey, can just walk down there. And I usually cycle to work. So I always have an opportunity to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we met. Yeah. So come back to your fanboy, right, Nicholas? And also we have some questions as well,
Okay,
Like-
okay.
obviously. How many episodes right now for your podcast? Yum Cha Session?
Wow, that's a
Yum
damn
Cha
good
Session.
question, bro. Including the very fast one, no?
Including everything from the first day until
Until
right now.
now. Probably 130, 140.
Yeah.
Which, it sounds like it's a lot, but it's not a lot. Like, I think the number sounds like it's
How
a
many
lot.
years have been your YCS?
Wow, 2019, 5 years already. Or this
5
year?
years,
Yeah, that's crazy now that you asked me that question.
Half a decade ago.
Yeah,
Half a decade
man.
ago.
Yeah, but at that time when we started, we just used the camera, and there was no proper audio.
Yeah.
So I think the first 20 plus episodes, it was not even really a podcast. It's just kind of like a YouTube video. But I did change everything. I removed the audio. I tried my best to salvage it, you know. And then we did upload it onto Spotify, but it just didn't work out. Then I just said, shit lah, never mind lah. We just upload the recent ones with the good quality. And also in the beginning, it was actually very fast one. The same format, right? Like we talk about like topical new stuff and everything. And then we're like, I remember I started it with Andrew and Pui Yi because I listened to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, how many cool people are there in Malaysia?
Yeah.
Malaysia is so many cool people. It's just whether you're willing to talk to them or whether they're willing to talk to you, right? Sometimes the introvert as well, so maybe I cannot talk lah, right?
Yeah.
Then I was like, I should start a podcast with Andrew and Pui Yi. But I asked them whether you committed or not. Then when we started it, we talked about news first, and then I was like, I really want to talk to a guest. Like that's the whole reason, right? Then I brought on a few, and then I was like, wow, you learn so much, way. And if you be honest, you know, when I came in earlier, you were asking, bro, actually, if I want to hang out with you, Taka, I say, hey, Jom, hang out, you're going to sell me insurance.
That's the problem. The first thing if I want, hey, bro, long time no see, let's come out one yum cha. What? The first question you will ask me, wait,
MLM, insurance, right? But if it's a podcast, you're like, okay, I guess I'm just going to go there and hang out with my friend, man. Right?
Yeah, it gives me a good reason to
catch up,
to talk to you more.
Yeah. So that's how we started lah. Then I think so. If you really want to count guest episodes, maybe only like 40 to 50. You know, but I really like doing it. It's just the time, the effort, and you will know lah. Is it? You know, it looks so simple.
Yeah.
Two guys talking to each other from microphones, just cameras on. But how much logistics you have to do, right?
Yeah.
Contact, arrange time, make sure everything works, lighting.
Yeah.
Is it comfortable? Drinks. It's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
But you learn a lot.
Who's your first guest?
Wow.
Do you still remember that? That was back in 2019 as well?
No. I mean,
2020 something.
Technically, if you want to talk about first guest, can say that also lah. Because my first guest, I feel, would be my friend Lashwin. And we just talked only. It was kind of like a VFO format. So I never really interview him. Because you know, when you speak to someone and then you speak with someone, it's very different, ma.
Yeah.
So technically, he's my first guest, lah. But I think first serious guest, I also don't know. Forgot really.
Who's your first stranger?
Oh, I remember, bro.
Who's
your
your
best
first
friend, Yuren? Sorry. What's the question?
Who's your first stranger? That means
first stranger.
not your
guest.
friend list. Not your friend list. Someone you just DM, you send WhatsApp, you Facebook Messenger, him or her. Who's your first guest list?
To be fair, I think that question is quite difficult to answer because if I don't know the person, is counted lah. So probably like a makeup artist or something like that.
Yeah.
Because that's how Pui Yi knew her first.
Okay.
So each of us knew each a group
Within
of
the circles?
different circles also. Then we all collide. Then he intro lor. But if you really want to talk about people I don't even know, all three of us also don't even know.
Iherng, do you know him?
No.
Before that?
No.
I believe Sadek also?
No. But Iherng was very unique. It was because Iherng wanted to see a property. And then he was seeing Andrew's friend or / colleague.
I see.
Colleague's property. Then Andrew went and asked Iherng straight lah.
I see.
Can come on my podcast or not?
Oh, okay.
So it's very circumstantial lah. It depends on the time. But I feel like the furthest back I can remember, we just reach out to people. It's probably Nalina Naye, the first politician that came on. She's in Paramount now.
I see.
Yeah, but she's such a good guest. She's such a nice person. Very easy to talk to. Yeah.
Then how do you first contact?
That one was Pui Yi.
Pui Yi?
Yeah, I think he DM her.
Through Instagram.
We are very lucky we live in this world where you can just DM someone lah, right? But I think the toughest one was probably Tun M lor. Tun M one, you have to write letter. Oh. I remember I was working in Bali. Then Pui Yi asked me, hey, can you write Surat Rasmi? I'm like, bro, I don't just Google how to write lah.
I still remember your IG story. You were shaking doing all the IG stories.
So
you written
scary,
so scary. This and that.
Yeah, actually, I mean, it didn't happen, but we nearly spoke to Najib also. You know,
Okay.
in jail, bro.
Oh shit. Damn.
But like, it didn't work out.
How about the PM before he became PM?
Anwar, we also nearly
You tried.
got-
You
we-
tried,
Yeah,
huh?
they tried.
You tried,
Pui Yi tried lah. Bro, I'm telling you lah, right? In every team, there's always got to be a person that's the operations and the person that's the salesman,
Yeah.
right?
Pui Yi is a salesman.
Pui Yi is 100% the salesman. You know, and he will shoot 100 times, but he hits that one shot, he gets that gas. you know. And I think I'm an operations guy lah. I feel that I it's not to say I don't contact people, but I don't dare to. Maybe I don't even like contacting big people lah. I like speaking to people that are willing to open up. Normally, if you speak to, and I'm not even saying this because I'm saying this because I don't like them or I like them or whatever.
Yeah.
If Syed Saddiq comes on, Nadina Nai comes on, even if let's say it's Toon M or whoever, I am so certain that everybody has a prerogative. They have their own agenda. And they want to defend their agenda. So they won't fully open up one. They have so much to lose. But if you bring on someone that is like a business owner, or if you bring someone on that is very passionate about certain things, they will tell you everything. And that's the sad thing, right? Because if you look at the views, right, on the Yamcha sessions, the smaller guests it's like less than 1,000 views.
Yeah.
But when you listen to those less than 1,000 views, wow, man, the story is damn crazy. Like, there's this nurse. Her name is Sunita, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, her story damn mad, bro. She talked about lorry drivers that rip off their entire finger, the tendon, all the way to the elbow. She talks about people who you can see the bones sticking out their leg at 2 a.m. They're crying. Stuff like that, and you're like, damn, man. Being a nurse is damn difficult, way. But, you know, people always glorify the Toon M, the Syed Saddiq, the Hannah Yeoh, the big name.
Yeah.
Which is damn sad, I feel. But for me, it's an excuse to talk to so many people. I'm very lucky.
Yeah. So that's why right now you have this transition right now become a very fast one. When can we expect a new guest coming in?
Oh, actually, I interviewed a couple of them already. So it was
post-production stage right now?
It's actually uploaded for Patreon member already. Patreon member, they have access like 1 to 2 weeks earlier. One.
I see.
Yeah, so if you pay patronage, you get to view the podcast early. Even the VFOs and everything also early. In fact, if you do the Patreon, right, you can like DM me on Patreon, right? I'll probably give you almost every type of information also. It's like, oh, this is how I produce my podcast. This is, I tell you everything lah, right? If you DM me on Instagram, I will still do it, but I'll take my time. You know, because I feel that if someone paid me and they're supporting my podcast, they're helping me pay the rent, I'm very, very honored. I'm very grateful for that. So I will immediately help. But I'm very lucky also that they do that. Then I would just give them the podcast early lah. It's the least I can do, right? So the two guests are Harith and Roshan, which I don't know whether you know Harith.
Which one? Harith Iskandar, I know.
No lah. Bro, but you know, there's two types of Harith, right? One is Harith Iskandar and one is Harith Akmar, bro. Okay. And Harith Akmar is the funniest motherfucker out there, bro. He used to own this podcast called The Comedy Podcast. And did you know the Comedy Podcast was #1 in Malaysia for like a good few months? #1, bro. Higher than Joe Rogan in Malaysia, you know. You should go and listen to his shit. It's so fucking funny, man. But one day he just said, I don't want to do it already.
He quit podcasts?
Yeah. He did podcasts every day, you know. Daily, bro.
What, whether he's doing it alone, talking head?
Alone.
Talking head?
Alone, and he just talks about random comedy stuff only, like observations and all that. But he's so good at it, but he decided, no, I don't want to continue. Very stressful. I want to enjoy my life. And he's enjoying life right now, man. But he's so funny on the podcast.
But how many episodes, like, after that, then he's decided to quit?
Bro, 200 and something.
Oh, shit, every day?
Yeah, every day, bro.
A year?
Yeah. Actually, more. Let me double check. But I think he did more than that also.
He's a stand-up comedian? Or is he an actor?
No. He's just... I'm not allowed to reveal what he does, lah. But if you... Bro... I'm not allowed to reveal lah, but wait, let me just double check. He did 290.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
A year, man.
Yeah.
If let's say every day, a year.
Yeah. No, after that he split already. He did like, first it was every day. Then after that he did like 5 times a week. Then he did 3 times a week. Then he went back to 5 times a week. Something like that lah. But he's so funny. And then the other guy is Roshan, who is also a podcast veteran. He owned the Rumah Roy podcast. Also one of the very early stages of podcasting. But he just started his own law firm. Then he like...
Slowly slow down.
Then he's like, no lah, I need to focus on my business.
Life moves on.
Yeah. But I think that's the same... I was talking to you about it before also, ma. You know, like the podcast industry in Malaysia is very sad because every time people want to do a podcast, you're so hyped, right? You're like, bro, I want to do lah. I do 20, 30, 100 episodes. Then you realize where's the money? Money is very hard to come by. And then you just feel, why am I spending so much time and then there's no money? There's no reward.
Yeah, for me, it's like this are no money return, right?
Right?
It's been 2 months, man. I'm not seeking for money as well.
Yeah. But
everything from my own pocket.
Same for me as well, right? And my team, like Pui Yi and Andrew and my new member Nick. So all three of us, we put in our own money and hopefully money will come back one day. But there are people who are different, who are motivated differently. So Pui Yi and Andrew and Nick, they are very motivated by money. They feel like I need to see a return. So let's make the podcast more effective. Let's do it this way, which is very good.
strategy.
Yeah, but for me, I'm just so happy to talk to people. Right? And I like the layout where you sit in front of someone, you talk to someone. So my motivation is very different because I have a salary already, right? And I don't mind spending time to meet people. Because to me, it's just opportunity. I met my wife off YouTube. I met bro.
Vlog? How do you meet your wife? Vlog?
Yeah.
Through vlogging? Like how?
Wow, bro. You know Kin Ban Mi, you know?
Yeah, no, yeah.
The
Jalan Ipoh or what? The original is Jalan Ipoh.
The downtown.
There are a lot of branches.
I know, I think it's in Cheras, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So I did a vlog, I think 2016 or 2017, I forgot. I did it. I think 2016. I did a vlog. I uploaded it. Then my wife commented on the YouTube video. And then after that, I was like, wow, she's quite like loyal. I should ask her out for it. I asked her out and then we went on it.
What was that? 5 years ago?
Bro, 8 years ago already. 2016.
Before the Tinder was out.
Before Tinder was out. But we were dating. She was dating. She was dating in the US, and then she came back, and I was dating in Malaysia. And then when she came back to Malaysia, then we just went out to makan. And after that, she's my wife now, man. Yeah, the video is still there. The comment is still there. You can go and see. I can search it for you later. It's damn crazy, bro.
Incredible.
Yeah, and then not only that, I think it was the following week, and then we went out on a date. I recorded the date also.
The vlog?
Yeah. So you can see my first date with my wife. Then you can see even me proposing to her in Japan. You can see me getting married to her. It's crazy, man. Yeah.
Wow.
So if you watched it, like your what that guy Nicholas
Yeah, Nicholas, yeah.
If Nicholas saw the beginning, he will know my whole life already. Yeah, man. It's all historically recorded. But it was a lot of sacrifice. Every weekend you have to go and edit. I got full-time job, you know.
Yeah.
Work 9 to 5, and sometimes work 9 to 10. Like 12 hours. Then you go back, edit video. Walao.
I think that's
Wow.
part of the gig you're doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
part
it
of
is.
the package you sign up for.
I don't know
What
why
is
I
it?
do it, bro. It's an addiction.
Probably like to talk to people. You like
I
to
love
know
it.
people. Yeah.
I love it, man. Even when you said, hey, come my podcast, I'm like more than happy, bro. I will decide on the time, I will schedule, whatever. The only thing I feel I cannot touch is like, I gotta work out in the morning, I gotta go to the gym or whatever. And then after that, whatever, let's go, man. Yeah. And I'm very lucky that my wife is so supportive. All these years, if let's say you have a partner that's always having a camera in front of him, every time at night, like 10 p.m., he's like, oh, I need to go edit video. He said, you cannot go and lie down in bed with me. Cannot even just chill one. No lah, I need to rush this out. Rush out for what?
Do you do all this post production yourself?
Yeah.
How about others like Pui Yi and Andrew?
No, they don't.
Nick?
No.
Or you yourself?
I solo, bro. Yeah. But like I said, they're motivated by money, right? So I can't expect them to do much.
They have other responsibilities.
Yeah. But for me, I love it. And I will do it. But I think it's not a task that people are thankful for. Because it's like a BAU thing.
Yeah.
So if Andrew and Pui Yi listen to this podcast, they're like, wow, actually, I quite terasa. I didn't really do much. But by right, you wouldn't do one. It's just not your motivation. You cannot expect it, right? I don't expect it already. Because in the beginning, I might have felt like, wow, not fair. How come I do so much? But actually, right, can you expect it from other people? You can't, right?
Can't, man.
If you were to do a podcast with like a team, or your reputation means so much. Your name Dennis means so much. My name Jonathan Ng means so much to me. I cannot disappoint people. If I made a promise, and if you look at the old videos, right, even my vlog, I purposely episode 001. Do you know why I put 001?
You're gonna hit 999
Yeah.
in years to come.
Yeah. Because I set myself a goal, I need to hit at least 100 episodes. Then I know I'm committed. But the vlog one, I don't know. I think 600 plus already.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Did you vlog also with the recent trip to
Yeah, I did.
Japan?
The reason why I woke up late today as well is because I was editing my vlog last night, the Osaka part. But yeah,
I see.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
damn fun. I feel.
What kind of editing program do you use? Premiere Pro?
Oh, I use Final Cut Pro 10.
CapCut. Final Cut.
Yeah, Final Cut Pro.
Final
But I'm
Cut.
very lucky also. It's company paid for ma. So I work for my mom. And then when we do events, so I'm the one that does the recording. So I do the planning for the event already, organize already, do the budget. Then on the event day, how can one man do the whole event? You have different team one ma. Registration, manpower, the stage manager, all this. Then I'm the guy to take the video and the photo lor. So that's why I'm quite familiar. And then I have the program so I can upload. I mean, I can do the editing and I do the uploading for the Facebook and YouTube or whatever lah.
I see.
Yeah, so I'm familiar, lor. It's quite straightforward for me.
So whatever YCS IG account that
I
the
also
IG
do as well.
Reels all by you and YouTube account.
Reels, my brother is doing it because I don't know whether I should
Your
say.
brother's Andrew.
Yeah, my brother Andrew. He works for a company which I don't know whether I should name. But if you really do enough googling, you can know lah. So he does it because he's familiar with the algorithm and he understands how to post and everything. So he's the one that does the reels and he does the.
What about the
short
YouTube, all
clips.
these short clips and
No, YouTube short clips I do.
you do?
Yeah, but I stopped doing the YouTube short clips. It's not worth it because I feel that the people either. So I don't know about you and your current podcast workflow.
Yeah.
You were saying how you did that as the marketing part, right? Correct. That reel with the good audio.
Yeah.
If you think about it, all the reels, all the TikToks, all the shorts, people just use that to go to the main product. Yeah. So the YouTube ones, the YouTube short clips, I stopped doing it because there's no point. There's no point pulling people via that if the TikTok is more effective or the reel is more effective. So in the end, ultimately, Andrew does that one. Yeah. So he has access to the YouTube, he downloads it, and then he just cut out, put auto captions, then he just upload.
I see.
Yeah. Then he'll tag me, then I'll reshare.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
You know?
So yeah, right now you're transitioned into a very fast one. Yeah. And also you recorded a few guests. Any more big shot coming up?
I don't like to overpromise and underdeliver. So I think the biggest guess I can get this year. There's no real goal. That's a good question, bro. But knowing Pui Yi, he'll aim for the stars. So if he kena the mountain also, he quite happy, right? To me right now, my main objective is trying to get a sponsor. Because the reason why we moved out and the reason why we got a studio is because I think that we needed a bit of pressure. You know, maybe it was time to grow.
Okay.
So time to grow means I need to find sponsors. I need to find people who are willing to fund a part of it, right? Then I can pay the rent.
Do you think? Now let's talk about this, right? This kind of podcasting kind of segment of. Do you think there's people making a living out of podcasts in Malaysia? In Malaysia,
I know like 2 or 3. Yeah, but that's also because
how does it work?
wow, bro, you need to interview
I mean,
this.
let's say you and me. Let's say whoever. I'm not talking about Genie Boy or this. I'm not talking about big shots like all this, like KJ or this. Already they are well established in terms of.
They never were
Public
podcasters.
figures,
You think about it.
They never.
They were YouTubers first.
Yeah.
Then they start their podcast, correct?
Yeah. That's different. I'm talking about someone like me and you. I have my own business. You work for your parent. Someone like me and you. How does it work from I have an idea to become a podcaster, then make a living out of it?
Okay, so I can give you a very simple way to do it.
Okay.
So if let's say we are podcasters, right? And then we do a podcast. That one is probably your own product.
Yeah.
The secondary product you can offer is to clients. So clients don't necessarily need a podcast, but you have the equipment to do sound recording, video recording.
Yeah.
Even if it's not great. Like for example, even if you are using regular microphones to do a regular recording, voice acting is something that like people need for ads, bro. Radio ads.
Voice acting?
Yeah, you find a voice actor.
Yeah.
Voice actor, he will do it for X amount.
Yeah.
You charge your service fee for doing the audio treatment, sourcing for him, the studio, the layout, and then you have clients who go like, oh, I need to do a voice recording for a car. So
commercial.
A car commercial on the radio. So can you help me record the voice actor? That's one way. The second way is also you can do. I know a guy. His name is Calvin. He owns his own company called Renegade Radio.
He's a podcaster as well.
Yeah, man, he's a podcaster a long time already.
On day, and on the day job is a podcaster. Then
Yeah.
the side hustle will be all these projects.
Yes,
Commercial voice acting.
He did podcast episodes for Maybank. You know, like finance related.
Uh-huh.
So they would do stuff like, oh, I need to talk to this person who is from this part of the industry. So can you do the setup or not? Oh, can. Then he worked together with his video partner. They'll set up everything and then he does the audio. He'll do everything, the editing.
I see.
Yeah. So you can earn money that way. It's good money, but it's whether you have established yourself. Because I think both of us, we are like, have our main thing. And this is kind of like our marketing tool. Actually, if you think about it.
Actually, this is a very good tool for me to trigger emotion. Yeah, for me to have build up the fan base. Not saying bad fan base, a listener base. So that it will trigger on somehow when they listen enough, they would like to sign up the barista course.
I
have a few examples already.
I see.
Few examples, yeah.
Oh.
And also, it's very good reason for me to invite strangers to which I think I'm interested to talk to.
You can learn,
like business owners and this and that. Very fascinating person, right? So I can learn stuff from him. I can talk to him.
I feel so too,
I can
man.
promote his business as well.
Yeah. It's a cross promotion too, right? So technically, if you have me, I promote you, and then you promote me, I promote you. That thing is great, man.
Yeah.
But I also feel that there is this change in direction, and I always say this, Malaysia is always like more or less 10 years behind US in terms of media, one.
Yeah.
So right in the US, I always try to mirror like what are the trends that are going to happen in Malaysia based on the US in terms of like production. So if you look at it, right, 10 years ago, podcasting boom in the US. It boomed. But you can see already, Malaysia is slowly doing like KJ lah, Jinimo is like what is a mainstream.
Right, 2 years back, KJ.
It
1 year plus.
It started to grow already, right?
Yeah.
So it will reach a point of maturity where, and now it's the trend, in the US, they don't trust news outlet already.
Yeah. They don't give a shit about CNN, all this.
Yeah,
anymore.
because they, even if you look at now in Malaysia, says.com, World of Buzz, even the Star newspaper, News Straits Times, you cannot trust one. By right, they have an agenda. First of all, they need to sell ad space, right? So says.com, World of Buzz, they selling ad space. They want you to click. So if they want you to click, they make a very clickbaity article. Like, girl with big tits falls down on escalator, but actually, the girl didn't fall down also. You know what I mean, right? Like, or they will say that, man accidentally says religious sensitive thing. Then people are like, wow, die, I want to know. Very, very like curious. And it's the same thing with News Straits Time when you look at the newspaper, right? Or the Star newspaper. When you open it, the article, people don't read one. People see the header only. So I got a feeling in Malaysia it's going to be changing in that direction where when I go to the gym, when I go for a run, when I commute, when I'm doing my dishes, doing my laundry, I would rather listen to a podcast. Because
that's what I do. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel it too, right? There's a change because I like, if there is a long format conversation, at least 45 minutes like that, I know that when they say things, right, they are not trying to hook me in already. I'm already hooked. So I might as well learn already now.
Yeah.
So I feel that the trend will be moving there. And that's why I told you the early stage. I think mid-year, things will start to pick up already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just have the podcast convention though.
Yeah. The KJ one, right?
Yeah, a month ago. Yeah.
We're invited, but it's okay. But honestly, I think that one is mainstream lah. Yeah. Mainstream podcasts have a different reach lah. And I think there's a difference between mainstream and trusted. Because
what do you mean trusted?
Bro, if
independent?
If you're really big, right, and you have a lot riding on you, like, don't you think you would jaga what you say to some extent?
Yeah.
That's why I say you talk to big people, right?
There are a lot of stuff they're not willing to discuss.
But if you talk to guys like us, right, bro, I can tell you everything, man. I'll tell you. I have no secrets, man. I'll just tell you, how I produce, what equipment, how I get my money. I work full time with my mom, right? I don't really sleep. I'll tell you everything. But those guys, they were like, I have a producer, I have a director, I have a lighting specialist. And
that's why when I look at the KJ's production, right? Fuck, man, is a TV radio station or TV station or radio station, like
it's not a
full
podcast.
Force, like 10 people behind the laptop.
Yeah,
there are like 5 laptops behind.
It's the new TV Tiga lah, bro.
Yeah, new media prima.
Yeah, it's the same thing lah. So to me, the bigger they are, it's very hard to trust. To me lah, personally lah, right? You know, I feel that I would listen to many things and then I would just make my own information out of the many things I listen to. Lor. I listen to Joe Rogan, he's very mainstream.
Yeah.
But I listen to others as well. Then I just put bits and pieces together. Lah.
Do you listen to Les Friedman?
Les Friedman podcast? Yeah. The Russian guy, right?
Yeah,
he went to Ukraine one, the fellow. Mad fellow.
Yeah, he went there for like a few months, right?
Yeah, that guy, he's improved so much, man. But podcasting naturally improves people lah. If you have more conversations, more people, you like, wow, actually there's so much to learn. There's what's this samurai's name? Forgot his name. I think Musashi.
Musashi.
He said,
what's his name? The what's the book name?
I forgot.
The 5 Rings?
Yes. If you know the things of a broadened way, you know the things in a singular way. Then I'm like, wow. Actually, if you talk to many people, you know your way clearer, ma.
Yeah.
5 Rings, correct. It's the book.
The 5 Rings, I think.
Yeah.
I forgot the full
This
name.
Musashi damn action one. He kill people with wooden sword one.
I see. And also he killed like probably like more than 100 people, right?
Yeah. Some with
Solo.
solo.
A solo duel.
Some
Yeah.
with wooden sword, bro. Not even with metal sword. Bro.
And he does calligraphy all this, right? Yeah.
Poetry, calligraphy.
Poetry, painting, all this as
Oh.
well, and kill people.
Yeah.
And occasionally kill people after doing painting
Yeah. He paint all the
Because he
bodies
got-
that he has killed, right?
because they got challenged.
Yeah. But you think about it, right? I think that's the future. So if you look at you, right?
Yeah.
You teach people how to make good coffee.
Yeah.
You own multiple facets of a business that are very diversified, and now you do a podcast too. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's the trend, lah. You don't need to be like, you know, when you're young, the teacher asks you what you want to be when you grow up. Do you remember that question?
Scientist.
Yeah.
All this. If you're not scientist, if not teacher, if you're not doctor, then you get laugh. What, you want to be a singer?
Yeah. I remember I said I wanted to be a fireman. Not like, wow, can save people, you know. Then my dad tell me, hey, fireman cannot earn money. And serious? Let I become doctor. But I think at that time, you only can choose one. In your brain, you think you can choose one. But nowadays, you can be so many things, man.
Yeah.
You don't need to be an expert also. What? I think it's fine, man. And as long as you like doing it. And I'm so, bro, don't you think doing a podcast is damn fun?
I believe so. I love talking to people like you as well. Like people willing to share.
But when...
Obviously, I also hope to talk to people that really... No, I'm quite open-minded in that sense. But I have certain targeted people I wish to invite in terms of like, probably like, let's say, who's the boss of Kenny Hill's Baker?
Oh, bro, I
wanna
know,
his-
bro.
yeah. You know? Personally?
I don't know personally, but I tried. I follow him on Insta. But I don't think he follows me, but he didn't block me. He allowed me to follow him. I can tell you what's his name.
Why would it block you?
Bro,
would he
he
block
is
you?
so private, bro.
He's the
so-
uncle, right? He's the uncle.
No.
He's not uncle?
He's my age, bro.
What the fuck? But I saw some articles. He's an uncle. What?
No.
You saw off? The uncle saw
the
off?
uncle gave it to him. That he's his father. It's a family business.
See.
Yeah. I'll tell you his name after the podcast.
Oh, shit.
I'll give you the Insta also after that. I can show you. This guy, I tell you, he expands
reach
so
him?
much. I reached out multiple times. He didn't reply. But bro, this guy has got so much he has to do, man. Logistics wise, he is the guy behind the design of the overall new Kenny Hills outlet every time. Because of his Insta, I know he's opening a Kenny Hills in UK also.
I know he's expanding to Indonesia.
Oh, I didn't know about the Indonesia, but I saw
Bali.
he go, bro, and some more his
I
travels.
heard Bali, yeah, Bali.
His travels is so cow, bro. He go to Japan, he go to Europe, he go everywhere, you know. Damn, cow rich, bro. Damn nice to watch, Yeah, but
I wish to talk to him.
I
for
wish I could talk
longest
to him
time,
also.
man, for longest
because
time.
I was also very curious. Like when I came back from the US in 2013,
Yeah.
my mom told me about Kenny Hills Bakery one in what's that place?
OUG,
No.
the Jalan Bang.
The original Kenny Hills.
Oh,
one.
okay. Tuta Hill.
Ah,
That's what you call Kenny Hills, ma.
yeah. That's why
Right?
it's called Kenny Hills. Yeah.
Yeah, because-
it's a very like QRA is there one.
What's QRA?
There, the grocery shopping one.
Oh, Cura.
Cura. Oh, you call it Cura?
Cura.
That place is the original Kenny Hills one, ma. And it's still there, lah.
Yeah, it's still there.
Last time it's so small, you know. And I
Tuta
vlogged
Hill.
it. I vlogged it that time. It's so small, you know. I think,
That was before they transformed the big group, right? Yeah.
But I think they are naturally like, they got a lot of money and then they just wanted to expand. Now they're
Yeah.
everywhere already, lah.
There's so many people like trying to figure out where's the money coming from.
Yeah, man.
I also want to learn how to become a successful businessman like Kenny Hills Baker.
For me, right, I was thinking about this too. Because I've always been wanting...
How come you got to know his name?
I forgot who told me about... I think it's Michael, actually. I think it's Michael.
JWC?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Michael told me about it. I think I forgot.
So you try to reach him and no response from him.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I admire what they do, but it's not the same thing like what I wanted, what I want to do. I initially wanted to expand my mom's business also. I wanted to expand, I wanted to grow and everything. But then I realized, right, like I've been listening to a few podcasts where like these are like really damn ultra rich people and they're never happy, man. You know, and I'm starting to think, right, like,
Well, I'm still poor and I'm still not happy.
no, but that's the question,
Different
right?
happy.
Yeah, but that's the question, right? Like, if the question is, if we are not rich or not wealthy, lah,
Not
right?
wealthy. Let's start from here.
If we are not wealthy and we're not happy, and if we are wealthy and we're not happy, technically wealth is not the answer to happiness, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I just listened to this, I think like yesterday or this morning, I can't really remember, but the guy was saying, somebody on the podcast, I think it's Chris Williamson from Modern Wisdom, he was saying how maybe things are priced very high to show you that it is difficult to achieve. But difficult to achieve doesn't necessarily mean you need to achieve it. It's just difficult to achieve, but it's not what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
What you want to achieve is different. I don't think it's wealth you want to achieve. You want to achieve security. You want to achieve that state of mind that, oh, actually, I just don't want to think about money. Right? But maybe if in the future things change and money is not the primary focus of things anymore, maybe that's not what you're looking for also. Because I was thinking about it, like a lot of people, like, bro, I tell you, I know investment bankers that work like dog shit like that, right? They get Lambo all that and then they die in the Lambo because they cannot drive the Lambo because it's too tired, and then they drive halfway at night and then they crash the car. You know what I mean? So it's like, is the sacrifice really worth it? And through COVID, I realized, like, don't you just want to spend time with your family? Ultimately, right? If you are healthy, relatively, you have a good amount of money, not to say fantastic. I don't need a Bentley.
Yeah.
I don't need a Ferrari. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You have you seen the bumps in OUG? If you have Ferrari, gone, bro, your Ferrari. Right?
So many potholes, right?
Yeah. For me, I think I go kopitiam, so I damn happy.
Yeah.
Right? You order a cham kosong peng, you have your eggs, you sit there with your wife, you see the sun.
Kaya toast.
Yeah. Isn't that what real happiness is? Versus you talk to your accountant in the morning because your accountant tell you, oh, your tax is 1 million. But if you do this, you can minus it to 850K. You don't want to have that conversation, bro. You just want to enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Unless you hire an assistant to talk to your accountant. And then your assistant will also ask you also.
Yeah.
So it's like you're forever not going to be happy. But if you learn how to appreciate it now, maybe you skip that whole part. Right?
I appreciate every moment. Whatever shit I eat.
I can tell.
Yeah. I appreciate every moment. It's just that sometimes I appreciate the opportunity given to me when I can grind it through. I can make it even something better.
Yeah.
That's an achievement that I can
Because it's like
enjoy.
It's like
I enjoy.
You work hard for it. Type of thing,
I work very hard for it. Something like Kenny Hill's Baker, right? If let's say today they are big shot, yeah? Let's say touch wood, some shit happens to whatever brand. It could not be Kenny Hill's Baker.
Can be any other brand.
Can be as big as Kenny Hill's Baker. And then suddenly they just close shop. But they will leave a legacy. A lot of people will start talking about
so
this.
your goal is legacy.
Yeah.
I see.
So there will be people talking about, when I was this age, right, 10 years ago, there's this brand, right, called Kenny Hill's Baker, or this brand called ABC. And suddenly they just close down.
Do you remember a supermarket called Cold Storage?
Yeah, I know.
Gone,
right?
It's gone, bro.
Because it's under the GCH retail.
Oh, is it? What's
Giant.
So
Cold
Giant
Storage.
absorb,
Jason's. Jason Food
Jason's.
Hall. Yeah. They're under this group called Dairy Farm. Dairy Farm is a Hong Kong tycoon.
Okay.
Owned by Hong Kong tycoon. So they are not doing well. They don't foresee any future over here. It's by plan. 10 years ago, they start closing down already. A lot of giants.
Is it?
And then along the way, Cold Storage have to close down. Because they can't compete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even I feel personally, like you see Jaya Grocer is so like big now, right? I think they're expanding too much, man. Like I don't even understand the logic, bro. You know in our area there, right? Tropica got one Jaya Grocer. Pearl Point got one Jaya Grocer. And got Ben's Independent there some more. I don't know why.
Opposite.
I don't know why. What kind of logic is that? So I don't know. Then Mid Valley also got one. Why the whole stretch need 3 Jaya Grocer for what? Doesn't make sense, bro. And that's just our area. Have you even compared to like Kota Damansara or whatever, right?
Yeah, whatever shithole, right?
Let's open a Jaya Grocer.
Yeah,
fuck it
there's
lah.
a Jaya Grocer one.
Yeah.
Let's say someone move out. There's a Jaya Grocer there.
Yeah. Why? But why? I don't.
I have no idea.
But I got a feeling they're expanding too fast also. It doesn't make sense, dude.
But do you know, Jaya Grocer, before Jaya Grocer's founder, right, is the founder of the Giant.
Oh shoot. He founded Giant first.
He founded Giant first, then sold off to Dairy Farm.
But
Probably
Giant
like
is
20
so-
over years ago.
But Giant is so bad, bro.
And another Giant that was when they was opening at USJ1. That's the first store last time. Also, their office last time. The HQ also last time.
USJ1
USJ1. Right now, I think they closed down already. I'm not too sure whether it's still alive. But when they opened there, right, they're back
Hot,
in 1995, I believe. It's hot, man.
Yeah.
It's the one of the kind that it's like a warehouse. It's not like a Jaya Just Go. Last time called Jaya Just Go.
Yeah. Oh shit, not Aeon, oh.
Jaya Just Go last
Yeah, I
time.
forgot already.
Yeah. So it was like, what is this? It's like warehouse, and then there's the stock racking up. You know? So
Tesco also last time like that. Remember Tesco?
remember that's before Tesco, there's Macro.
Oh yeah.
Macro sold to Tesco.
Yeah.
Tesco sold to Lotus.
Yeah. Actually, my client is Lotus. That's why I know. Internal, so much change.
Yeah.
So much changes. Yeah.
Yeah. So also, I believe this in Bangsa was the
Village.
TMC.
TMC.
You remember TMC? Opposite of Mercedes-Benz Bangsa,
I don't know TMC.
the showroom. TMC is the first store of the Giant.
Oh, is it?
Giant TMC produces Giant USJ.
They produce Giant products, is it?
No. First store is TMC.
Oh, then
they open
I
up
see.
another one. It's called Giant at USJ1.
But you see,
The same founder. Also the same
Oh,
founder.
same founder also.
Yeah, so same founder of Jaya Grocer, which just passed away.
yeah. Then he
month
give to
ago,
his
I
son,
think.
right?
Yeah. And then bought over by Grab.
Oh yeah. That's
bought over
true.
Grab,
Oh.
yeah. During the lockdown.
Yeah, but then my uncle told me that the owner, which is the son now, he's also still very humble and still does the carrying stuff.
Yeah.
You know, he's very nice, but he doesn't like to do a lot of marketing. He just likes to do operations and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know Grab bought over also. Well,
Grab
no wonder
bought
lah, the membership.
Whenever you
right?
go Jaya Grocer,
The
they ask
membership.
you, do you have Grab?
Yeah.
So they scan the points for you. Yeah.
But expansion wise, I also don't know whether it makes the most sense because if you look at a lot of those tech companies, right, like Grab, Touch and Go, bro, you know the amount of money you have to pour in to get that type of reach.
Yeah, but Touch
Wait,
and Go
do you think the
backbone.
money is coming back?
Nah, but Touch and Go is backbone by CMB.
I know, but do you think logistically, right,
Yeah.
the amount of marketing expenditure they put in, they're getting back or not? I don't think so. Bro.
I think the Grab has first 12 years of loss, if not mistaken.
Yeah.
12 years of loss. And backbone by Tanjong Motor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Is it? At Daran Tanjong?
yeah.
Oh,
the
shit.
Tanjong,
Nissan
yeah.
one?
Nissan. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I think they're still under the Tanjong Group. Tanjong Group.
Oh, I see.
Not too sure about these few years, but 2 years ago, because I used to work for a company, they signed up for the CITOS and Tanjong Group, under the Tanjong Group, all signed up, including Grab at the time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether
Customers
they
are-
really earn money for a long time. Even Grab now, I don't really know whether it's in the green.
I
bro.
think last 2 years ago, they were listed in NASDAQ, NYSE, I think.
Okay.
Dropped like shit, their shareholding. Because how I know, right? Because one of my students work in Grab. And I think if you, let's say you work beyond like 2 years or whatever, 3 years, then you get lot of share
Oh, okay.
for free.
Okay.
And he's holding it like within 1 month, right? Half the price cut off already, sliding down,
But
man.
because they cannot afford to pay salaries also. And it's the same for Shopee. Shopee also. Bro, this type of business thing, you need so much investor money. So much just to keep it afloat. And my brother tell me this before. This is called I don't know what's the term called. I'll WhatsApp you the term, right? But it's just pouring money.
This kind of
It's called loss leader.
lost leader.
It's called a loss leader. You pour money to lose, but you gain market share. That's why, right?
Visibility.
So if you look at Grab, they had Grab Pay, Shopee Pay, Touch and Go Pay.
Who's pay?
Which pay do you use the most?
Touch and Go.
Touch and Go, right? So I also use Touch and Go Pay lah. But the question is why? Shopee Pay don't really exist already, right? Then Grab Pay sometimes
You still remember Faith Pay?
So you see, right? These are tech companies, right? They want to outmarket them, They want to makan the market, right? So how do you outmarket them? You have to pour money, lor. So you pour money, people go to the industry, so people know, actually, Touch and Go now, you work there, got a lot of money, Because if you go there, right, they're pouring them a lot of money in the industry. It means they pay for good talent. Go there lah. Then they makan, but you think when you makan that time, no expense, you pour fucking no expense, bro. But that's how you eclipse the market, lor.
This is very similar with Custom.
With custom,
I have a friend like he was the starting team of Custom before they gone unicorn.
Okay.
He left before he gone unicorn. Yeah, it was like trying to grab everyone.
Yeah.
Like double the pay.
Yeah.
You know, 25% more.
They pour only.
They pour until one day they just start to laying off. I think 2 years ago they start laying off.
But that's the downside to tech companies. So if you work in a tech company, you might get a lot of money if you jump at the correct time, you know. And it's a good career because you always see a growth of something. So you're always part of a new segment. Shopee Pay, TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
You know, because you jump and all this, right? The industry grows within the industry.
Yeah.
So you learn a lot. But the instability, I feel, is something I cannot tahan. I'm too scared. I have a lot of commitments in my life, right? Where I feel that if, let's say, one day, oh, John, you don't have a job.
Yeah.
I gone, bro.
Yeah.
No.
You still remember there's this e-commerce platform called Gem5?
Wow, bro.
You know?
No, I don't,
know?
bro. What
You
the
know?
fuck is a Gem5?
Gem5, Lazada, and Shopee, they
Lazada,
were
I know
fighting
lah.
to death, man. And then Gem5 is the first one who left
Is it?
the market. Yeah, they are the first.
Even Lazada is gonna die, bro.
Yeah.
Lazada is just shit, man.
Long time never used Lazada. The only time I used Lazada, I tried to purchase something, they cancel my fucking order, man. That's like shit. Never go back.
That's
Never
what I'm
go
saying. Yeah. But it's a loss leader thing. I think Shopee is doing the same thing. They're trying to makan the market. So they are the e-commerce market. But I think Zalora also will die soon.
The Gem, you still remember Zalora, all this? They're still there, right?
Zalora is still there.
They're still there.
But bro, I tell you, hot tip for people who are watching this podcast, if you listen all the way, right? Zalora is the cheapest place to buy shoes. Cheapest.
Sneakers?
Everything, bro. If you can find the model that you like, okay, I think first time user you get discount. Then I think if you buy during like Raya season or Chinese New Year or any festive season, you get that. And you buy during 11, 11, 10, 10, you can stack one, you know. Bro, I bought this New Balance shoes, right? Because I like this pair lah. I go to Missouri outlet. Then I saw it was about like 230 ringgit, which is not a lot of money lah, right?
Yeah.
230 ringgit is like, just buy lah. But to me, I have a lot of shoes already. So I'm like, I buy also. Is it worth it? Will I wear it? You know? Then I like, see lah, I check online. Fucker, online 200. Then I like, Shopee worth it, I go back home, open my laptop, go Zalora because I don't have the app, right? Check, bro. Zalora, 180, bro. Then I stack discount 160. Free delivery. I'm like, bro, what the hell? That's like almost half. So Zalora is damn good. I don't know whether they're earning money, but I don't care. Because for me, I want a good deal. And it's probably the last few times you can buy from Zalora before they zap lah.
Yeah.
They will common zap one, bro. How do you earn money?
Hey,
What the fuck?
this is a signal. No Gem5 last time. I believe it was during the time S9 was launched. S9 or S8?
Samsung,
Samsung S9, S8, longest time ago. They were throwing like 400 ringgit discount. By Gem5.
They absorb costs.
They absorb costs. Whatever shit, the new launch, the Huawei, whatever. They were throwing down like 400 ringgit, 200 ringgit by themselves. Absorb.
Their own costs.
Gem5 costs.
Oh my god lah.
Not too long, they disappeared after that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But
That's
I got a
the
feeling the Grab, the Shopee and the Touch and Go will tahan. They will tahan. It's just that they will tahan in their own part only. Like for now, Touch and Go is just easier. Because people just use Touch and Go. It's simpler. They don't even use Maybank QR, but then I think Maybank use the Do It Now feature also, right?
Yeah.
Everybody use Do It Now also. I think it's almost the same as Touch and Go lah. Then Shopee, people just go to buy stuff lor. Right?
Yeah.
Just in Grab, people just use it for transportation or delivery for food.
Yeah. So I think the Shopee will stay quite a while because whenever you think of cheapo stuff, right? Like let's say like below 100 ringgit one, you go to Shopee one.
Or cheap like
Yeah.
clothes hanger or some shit like that, right?
Household product, right? Like container, all this 5 ringgit stuff, right? You go for Shopee.
Confirm
one.
Shopee one. But the question is legacy, right? If you talk about it.
Yeah.
Do you know and will you ever remember the creator of Shopee, the creator of Grab, the creator of
idea,
Touch
man.
and Go? No, right?
No idea.
Who cares, bro?
I remember the Grab used to call My Taxi. Then they changed to My Car.
Yeah. Then
They changed to My
worked
Car.
with- I think it was a competition between them and Uber at one point, and then after
Then
that, Uber
Uber-
absorbed.
Yeah, Uber just left the market.
Yeah.
Sold the customer base to Grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the legacy wise, right? Even if you reach like that, or Kenny Hill's legacy, I don't because maybe you are an F&B, so you kind of like I want to be like that Kenny Hills status, that power, that, you know, monopoly or whatever. But, you know, in my opinion, every time I go travel overseas or every time I find a new place to eat, even in Malaysia, I don't like chain one. I hate
because it's everywhere the same, right?
I hate it.
Everywhere the same.
I hate, like, if let's say, bro, if you open another, like, your barista experience academy, open a second outlet, I don't mind lah, I can support.
Yeah.
But the moment you go 3, 4, I know Dennis isn't there, bro.
Yeah.
You're not there. I go there because I want to see you there. You know Prawn Noodle King?
Yeah.
Bro.
The OG one?
Bro,
Yeah.
last time, one outlet, so good, bro. Always got line one. You know OG where got line one? No such thing.
Yeah.
Impossible got line. Even all the Ha Mee place also, all them jealous. They're like, wow, Teo Lord, this fucking Ha Mee place open. Suddenly everybody go there one. But now nobody go.
But they're still there, right?
They're still there, but it's just to create, what do you call that? It's their central kitchen. Then they distribute to all the shopping mall. They have no more outlet already. They only do shopping mall only. But nobody goes there already. And I feel that I will never go there also. And it's not that I don't like the person. I'm okay with Melvin, the owner. It's just that he's not there. And when I go to different cafes in Japan or in the US or Europe or whatever, when I see that same cafe, the small business, but that guy is working damn hard, and every time he remembers me, he like, oi, long time haven't see you. I go there for that. I don't go there for like, oh, I want a consistent Kenny Hills coffee. Bro, who the fuck go Kenny Hills for coffee, bro?
Yeah.
They would rather go to a smaller place. Hey, I saw this new place owned by this guy. He really care one, and he do it. And then he remember me because it's an experience, man.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like a McDonald's. For what? It's not a legacy. A real legacy is people remember you.
Yeah.
And then they will tell you, hey, help me go and tap out coffee from that shop. Go there so far for what? No lah, that one I always go there one. Right? That's what I want. You know? I feel that if people can remember you for who you are, you don't need to be big.
Yeah.
So even if your podcast doesn't become damn big or whatever.
I don't know shit, man. I just want to do the catalog out. 800 episode milestone.
Then you see
Then I see how it goes from there.
Gets addictive, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to do this. Like, I'm trying to slow down right nowadays. When I was started, right, almost every day there's new episode, man.
Yeah.
And I abandoned so many episodes, man.
But it's
because
hard.
of technical issues, right?
Yeah.
So just now before we recorded also we talk about the mics, right? About the wrong mics and this and that. There are a lot of echoes.
We all went through that.
Yeah. So the first few episodes, like there are a few episodes over there still like echo one. I have to like if I don't
Can do
post,
treatment,
I tried my best.
but it's hard.
It's hard. Still cannot save.
Yeah.
But I have to post it because
Just do it.
because my guest, right, is like it's impossible for me to ask my guest to come over again reshoot the shit,
Bro.
unless it's very close friends,
Bro.
which I did.
I know. I had those issues also.
Yeah.
Actually, a couple of the episodes, right? Yamcha sessions also.
Yeah. Guess?
Yeah. Guests. 2 guests. I remember.
Shit, man. Abandoned?
Abandoned. One of them totally no audio.
Oh, fuck.
They lost
Shit,
the,
man.
lost the audio, and that's why I feel that's why we all separated lah. That's the backstory lah. Then there was
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right now, yeah. Okay, let's talk about this, right?
I
think your listeners also deserve to know. And right now, you moved to this new studio. And before that, you were hiatus for like
for
7
8
months. 7 months.
Yeah, I mean
Almost a
we still
year.
do, but you do it in my house, you know, that kind of thing.
On and off,
Just to kind of keep up to remember what it's like
Momentum.
the process. Yeah, because the moment you stop, right, you will stop one lah. And I don't want to stop. I love it, right? So that whole year we took a break. It's because we were changing. I couldn't work with the previous guy lah. You know, and if he's listening to this, or I don't know whether he will, he should know that I still love him as a friend. He should know. Because, right, I've known him since I was a kid, bro. I've known him since I was 10 years old, mate.
Okay.
And it's not that I don't want to work with him. I just cannot work with people like that. I cannot do it. If I work with someone and they are willing to tell me I'm sorry, fucked up, I'm okay. And I won't do it again. But if you do it a second time, you do it a third time, I look like an idiot already lah. And for me, right, actually, because he's my friend, and that's my greatest weakness lah, maybe because I care about how people feel. I still give it a shot. But you know who was the person that actually pushed me over? It was actually my mom. Because my mom owns the business and I work for her. And she said, one day you take over this business. One day you will work with supplier. One day you will make decisions. But the question is, if you are taking over my business, is this the type of people you want to work with? Is this how you work? Is this your way? I cannot, right? I really cannot, dude. Because it's not just her face. It's not just my face. It's my company's face. We were supposed to do a video shoot for the CEO of a company. And he feng fei me.
Oh my God.
After so much we've gone through. I still love him.
The videographer also involved into your business as well.
Yeah.
He works for you as well.
No. I give him business.
And that side project?
Hey, if you can earn money, why not, man? I need your service also.
Yeah.
But you do that to me, you do that to my mom, you do that to my business. I'm sorry, man. I cannot be associated with you. In fact, I can be very honest also. I'll tell you straight up. I actually told Andrew and Pui Yi, actually maybe you three just work together. I will start my own thing lah. I cannot do this. I cannot work with him specifically. It's just not for me. I cannot. I can't afford to make another mistake like this. It's too much. And bro, my client of that CEO, I work with that client. My mom has worked with them for 20 years, bro. If 20 years, I fucked up, right? They're gonna think, wow, the boss son come take over straight away, highlight. Very nice. Change agency lah. You want, bro, how am I going to
try to avoid that as well, right?
How? I cannot, right? I had to call backups. I had to call so many. I tell you, the stress is damn mad. I took a long time to decide it, and I realized I can't do this. I can't work with him. And that's why it was his studio that we were shooting in. We paid him rent. And I just said, it's not worth it lah. So I rather take a hiatus. And I was getting married last year as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's okay, we'll find another place. And it took a long time, bro, before we found our studio. We found so many places that are just like, I cannot lah. The condition here is too charged.
I saw your IG story occasionally post, could be this the one, could this be the one?
It's so difficult.
Yeah, then
logistically, like carry table. How you want to carry a table up? It's damn hard, bro. Like wiring, where's the power? Oh, sorry. Where's the power outlet? Where is the water? Like basic things like that don't have how lah. So after a long time, we found a new studio lah, and we're doing like renovations. It should be ready by like May, June. Now we're doing very fast ones, which are just like topical stuff. But the guests will start to slowly come back. Curtains are coming after Raya. Sound.
What's the curtain for? Soundproofing?
Yeah, curtain help a lot with the sound. So I was telling you about Calvin, the guy who do all those podcasts on the side and all that. He earns money doing podcasting. If you put carpet or a cloth on your table,
I know, more solid one, right?
Yeah, but
I was thinking that as well because this thing is like bouncing the echo as well.
It's a bit. Yeah. So he was saying you should try. Quite good. Should consider. So I think this Raya holiday, this coming weekend also, I'm probably gonna do some touch ups to the studio. Yeah. But after that, I couldn't do it. That's why I decided. And when people ask me this question, it's very, very difficult for me to say. Because in his position, and that's why I shouldn't reveal on the podcast. You can reach out to me personally, I will tell you. But he went through a lot also. I can't blame him 100%.
Yeah.
Right? But I can't let that affect me. Right? I gave it 6 months of a good, like, it's okay. 6 months, it's okay. 6 months is too long already for me. I cannot. And then the final straw is my mom tell me, hey, how? You want to continue work with this guy like that? I cannot really. It's a checkmate for me. GG. I can't do this. Which is very hard for me to do.
You guys are still friends right now?
No,
still friends?
He don't contact me. He don't reply to my messages. Even to Andrew, even to Pui Yi, nobody. He's on his own lah. Which I understand. Maybe he needs his time. People change. I don't like to say that I don't connect. I don't want to talk to this person forever. But it is what it is, man. And he will know the amount of work, the amount of joy, the amount of sorrow we all go through together. He will know. And if he feels as if my friendship is not worth it, then it's okay lah. It's how he feels. I can't change how he feels, right? I've gone through a lot with that guy also, man.
Yeah.
I still love him, man, as a friend.
Was he like from the day one of your podcast until...
No, it was not.
Along the way. And halfway, he asked me whether he can join. And I was like, sure, man, but I can't pay you lah. Then he's like, nobody here get paid also. I'm like, yeah. Then he joined. And bro, I'm telling you, he's damn talented.
you can see, right, the podcast
It's very nice. Getting nice one.
Oh.
Every half a year, you see different background.
Yeah, and then
Getting more better lighting.
Yeah.
And then the insulation wall. Just like in the studio.
Yeah.
Then I went there, how goes the house? One?
Yeah. But he's so talented. That's what I'm saying. But maybe what my dad say is true lah. Sometimes when people got talent, right, they take it for granted. Then they don't work hard. Or they just feel as if, don't worry lah, there's another person that will work with me also one day, right? So he said, just don't forget to work hard. Then that's how I practice my life. I'm not a smart guy lah, dude. Right? I only know how to grind. I know how to do the work and get it done by a deadline. Right? And I can talk to people to help me get it done. Or I can pay someone to help me get it done. That's all I can do. I do my best only, right? So sometimes maybe he's just too talented for his own good, bro. And it's not just me. You can talk to a few other people who went through the same work process with him. They did videos with him, sound with him and everything. And he will also just disappear sometimes.
Dang.
Yeah. It's very sad, bro. He's so talented. He's like, you watch football. It's like you watch Cristiano Ronaldo. So talented. But don't want to work hard. Then you're like, oh my God, you know what I would do to have your eye to see things the way you see. To hear things, to have
the
your
artistic sense.
Yeah, even I don't have that, bro. That's why you see my shit, right? It's like low production one. I just want to get it done. But I like it, so I don't mind it, you know? But unfortunately, most people like to see nice things, hear nice things, but and he does it so well, man. It's like movie, right? Don't you think?
Yeah. I really like it. I was having the impression by the time that I attended your YCS, right? I was thinking it was a studio room, you know. Yeah, I went there. Oh, man, this is like a living room with all the backgrounds. Yeah.
But it's very smart because the way you do it can change a lot of how people feel. Don't you feel when the first impression you go there, like that only? But then, when you put the curtain, you turn off the lights, one spotlight, you're like, wow.
The feeling's there.
The feeling is there, right?
The vibe is there.
Yeah, I keep trying to explain. Because when the new guy Nick joined, he's very against the curtain. They do curtain for what? Waste money. Then I like, if you are the host, you will understand, man. It's a different feel, bro. And then since we did the curtains also, people talk more about, they're more willing to open up one.
What do you mean?
You see, right, if you go and watch back the Tun M podcast, you just try to listen to the podcast, okay? If there are no curtains, the amount of things you have to do to get people to be comfortable as a host is too much and you waste too much time. So if you watch the podcast with Tun M, the beginning, we try to make it sound as if he's the greatest prime minister ever. You're like, hey, Tun M, actually your life is very hard. You're 90-something years old. You work so hard. How do you maintain? It's quite like, wait, you are very pro lah. How? Ego feel good ma. Right? But at the end, we ask him damn hard question, bro. I asked him question like, you know, when I was young, I wanted to be a prime minister. Then my dad say,
You're not Muslim.
You're not Malay. How to become prime minister? And I was very sad because I'm born in this country. I'm not even born in China, you know. I don't even know how to speak Mandarin and Cantonese. And you're telling me in my own country, I can't even be a prime minister? That's quite sad, right? Then Tun M was like, we do a lot of things for Chinese people. You know, we do all the twinning program. We do all this. But actually, we just do it because we want the Malay people to vote. He said that. And very rare politicians in power say shit like that, bro.
Openly,
So, if you think about it, right, if we had curtains, don't you feel like you are telling me a secret like that in a room?
Enclosed room.
Yeah. Right? So, these type of things, right, like the light, the darkness,
will bring the kind of ambience. They reveal more secrets. They reveal more.
Yeah.
They'll be more open.
We spoke to JJ from Hits FM also. Remember JJ? JJ and Ian, JJ and Rudy one.
Yeah.
Bro, we did the podcast at 9 p.m, you know. We finished at like 1 a.m. Bro, I tell you, the amount of secrets he say in that podcast is crazy. He's like, Hits FM is so bad to me, you know. They treat me like shit.
Right now, he's in... That time, I believe he's in Fly FM, right?
No more already.
No more already. He quit.
No. Yeah. He was Red for a while, then he went to Fly, and then no more, I think. Yeah, but he reveals so much about how Hits FM has treated their people so badly, how they treated him so badly. You know when they told him to leave by next day, bro. No farewell, nothing, you know. Go pack your stuff and chow by tomorrow.
Basically, it's fire.
Yeah. And you know how long is JJ in Hits FM? 10 years.
10 years, yeah. 10 years, yeah.
More than 10 years, and that is how you treat people like
during
that.
my high school time until
So he was very open. He's like, I'll tell you everything, man. I don't give a shit, man, now. But if he's in a bright room, got sun, everything, I don't think he will say things like that. You know, because people are willing to open up.
I see.
Yeah, the ambience plays, I think, almost like a 70% role. And you can tell because...
I'm talking about the smaller space it is, the more they will review, the more they open.
Yeah, definitely. Dark, nice lighting, you get a drink, you know. Even, I know we don't encourage this, but even if you vape or you smoke a bit, I tell you, man, people open up so much more. And that's a very common thing with humans.
That's the reason why that Joe Rogan always smoke weed with the guests, right?
He smokes, he makes them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That is his true skill. His true skill is he's a curious person that can make people feel comfortable with him. That's his true skill.
Yeah, over like 11 years of doing this.
More, you, I think. I think more.
2009, I think. For 15 years.
Oh.
2009.
Yeah. But I think it's a good ability to have if you want to learn. You're curious, you make people feel comfortable when you talk to them. Bro, you learn so much. You know?
Yeah.
So I think...
I agree.
Yeah. But even his one, I feel his current studio is not the best. His previous studio was a lot better.
The red one?
No, not the red one. That was really horrible. The spaceship one, right? The one before that, the American flag behind him one.
Jimi Hendrix.
The Jimi Hendrix one.
Elvis, Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, that one. He really bring out the guests. He really knows how to like get.
That was like back in the day of LA, right? He was in LA at that
before
time.
he moved to Texas.
Yeah.
That was when he was peak. But I think Lex Friedman does that very well also. You feel so, right, when he does.
Yeah, probably like 3 years ago, I saw he was like doing it like study room with curtains behind. And right now it's different.
It's pure black, man.
Shure mic. You know, last time was, I don't know what mic was that. Yeah.
But he got money.
Different. Different.
The ambience plays a big part in the podcast.
I see.
Yeah, that's why most studios also no windows on. If you think about it, it's a controlled environment. No light, no sound, so that you know what you're gonna get. It's just the pure experience of
How do you install the curtain on the ceilings, or do you have the rack, or
you just ask the curtain supplier. I can give you the contact. They'll just install a railing, then you hook the curtain in. There's two types of curtain. The cheaper one and then the thicker one. The thicker one is the noise insulation one. But actually cheap one also can. Because as long as there's no sound bouncing off, it's okay already.
to the wall?
Yeah. It's not that bad one lah. Honestly, right, on the floor, you put carpet, you put curtain, you put a bit of sound foam. Even if you don't put sound foam, put a couch. Just put a sofa somewhere. It will really absorb a lot of the sound.
I see.
Stuff like that. Like soft things.
Yeah, soft things. Cloth. Or sponge.
Yeah. These things really help a lot. But the problem is if you do it, then if you do like if you smoke cigarettes or you do
then
IQOS,
it absorb the odor.
Yeah. Vape can, but that one if you smoke like Joe Rogan one, bro.
Very smelly one must be. I don't see any ventilation.
Bro.
His curtain then close.
Yeah, bro. And some more, I think
smoke flies everywhere. Man.
Yeah, I think got one people say also your microphone smell like Post Malone. Yeah. It smells like when you go Japan that time, you got go indoor smoking area before or not? Have you been inside an indoor smoking?
Shit, man. I hate to go all this one.
Oh, right.
If you look at the mirror, usually glass door one. The glass is like yellowish one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man.
And then the floor also yellow, the wall also yellow, everything lah, right? Imagine, I think that is how his studio smell like, right?
Yeah.
But for him, I think if he can get the best out of the guest, right, he will do it. He don't care. As long as he gets the guest to open up. Which I feel like, bro, actually he got so much money. He can pay a fucking cleaner to do it. That's why maybe it smells okay. Unless he back to back.
I believe he has an air purifier underneath the table or something.
Maybe maybe.
It's just we cannot see it.
Bro, the guy got so much money. He probably can go and create a new studio for fun.
Yeah.
But I think what he does, his studio is so big also. There's a YouTube video on it. How big is his studio?
Yeah. Someone like do it, right? Someone
like
document
a blog,
it.
Yeah. Bro, his studio is so big. It's like a football field. Then the place he record the podcast is so small. What the fuck?
Actually, what's the studio doing? How many people are always like
bro,
talking about Jamie and him only?
No, it's 10 people. They got people to welcome you in. Then they got people to do the plumbing. They got people to do the lighting.
Schedule and all this. PR and all this.
Yeah, then they have a room also that you get holding room. So you can watch the person before you go in and talk also.
I see.
Yeah, like a green room like that. So there's a TV there. You can see. Let's say you are the guest for Joe Rogan. You go there, you talk. Then I'm the next guest, so I can see you talk first. I can hear first in the living room. So he's like the whole, and he got a gym there as well. His gym is the same place. And Texas is so much land.
Yeah.
So I think with all the land and all the money, he like just build. I don't care.
Yeah, I think he does a lot of inspiration to many people to starting off their own podcasts.
Yeah, definitely, including
I
me,
believe
man.
me as well.
Yeah.
So I always listen to him. I enjoy his conversation because his conversation is different, man.
He's a bro.
Yeah, he's a bro.
He's a bro,
He's a
Jogan.
bro. He's a bro. And I listen few. There are few. I feel like there are few channels like they're trying their best to replicate a radio station instead of doing a podcast.
Yeah, which is the typical mainstream shit you see in Malaysia now lah.
Yeah.
lah.
So like first guest introduction, and then talk about their background, and then talk about they don't go naturally. They don't talk like normal people does.
It's too structured.
Segmentized, and then within like 38 minutes, within like 30 minutes of thank you, Jonathan. That's it. Talk to you next time.
It's so sad.
That's why Joe Rogan has this special like unedited, except the toilet break.
Yeah. Actually, toilet break sometimes he don't care also, right? Sometimes he's like, I'm gonna go toilet real quick. You talk to Jamie first.
Next second, we're back.
Or he said go talk to Jamie first, right? Then Jamie and the guest talk for a while. Then he come back, bro. I love it, bro. Yeah. I love it. I love how real.
So raw and real, right? That what really brings out the conversations, like friends talking, listening to mama people like talking shit.
Yes,
I think that's the magic of Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah, it is, man.
Not to like being his fanboy. I am his fanboy.
I'm his fanboy also, man.
But this really inspired people the way how I talk. This is really how I create. I believe it also how you create the content as well.
Do you feel like my content is like that? Because I don't like to edit when it comes to a conversation. Because when you say some things, you cannot cut off one. It's like if the moment you cut off, people think like, what are you trying to hide? What's the secret?
That's why when I invite guests, right, those people who doesn't listen to podcasts, they will ask for a list of questions.
Yeah. Actually, Toon M asked for questions too, bro.
They want to prepare the mindset and prepare whatever shit.
Yeah.
How come it's not in the list of the questions?
Yeah. Huh? Actually, right, if let's say I every time we have a guest, and I think when you came on also, I asked the only one question. What you don't want to say on the podcast?
Yeah.
You just tell me only. But even if you forget, let's say I ask you a question, you don't want to answer on camera, just say I don't want to answer on camera. Say, bro, this one is too private. I can't. Sorry,
off air.
Yeah, I just tell you off air. I can't say it on the podcast. People will understand what. Everybody has like things you can't divulge in. I'm not going to tell you my fucking address. I'm not going to tell you my phone number.
Yeah.
Right? You want me to die? That one, right? So I think it's fair if you don't want to say things on the podcast.
Yeah.
But some people, when they cut it,
something is hiding.
Yeah. I only cut twice in the podcast. One time is I cut because
is it politician?
No, it's not a politician. The politicians are all okay. Only one of them was a business owner who owned, Firefighter.
Firefighter, the one next to the Federal Highway.
The owner of Firefighter. The owner's son. So I knew him because my wife went for interview there, and then apparently he's dating my junior from college also. So I got to know him, I messaged him, and his name is Brian. So after I spoke to him, and he say something that is related to his security for his house.
Oh, that have to cut off.
Then he's like, bro,
that's normal, have to cut off.
Yeah, he's like, bro, actually, that one need to cut out.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
Yeah. But even that one, I got mentioned also. I'm like, oh, sorry guys, we gotta cut out this part. I hope you guys understand. It's a security issue lah. And then one more thing I forgot I cut also lah. I think it was a toilet break or something. But normally I don't cut out one. Normally I just feel it's not right. And even when people curse, right? Because when you work with brands, right? Like if you work with a very big brand like Nescafe, or you work with like I don't know lah, fuck.
You have to represent them.
Yeah, you can't say the word fuck all that. Yeah. Like, ayo, how lah am I gonna do this podcast? It's naturally for me to say that. It's not like I'm going to say fuck 10 times in a row. Fuck. It's not like I'm not a machine gun. It's not like I intend to do it, but it just makes it feel as if it's so not natural.
That's why,
that's why Joe Rogan's answers are so good, bro.
Yeah, that's why I don't really like to make myself segmentize into like trying to become a next TV or radio station now.
It's not worth it.
I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm not trying to interview the guests. Try to have conversation, man.
Yeah. And the conversation actually you learn more than an interview because the interview sometimes the guy has got a shield. He just purposely don't want to tell you certain things. But if it's a conversation, bro, the guy's gonna tell you everything, man, and it's fine. But I got a feeling, right? Like the more guests you speak to or you interview, if you want to call it that, there are going to be some who are just difficult.
Not willing to share, man.
Yeah, I had a couple. I won't say who the guests, and I think if you listen to the podcast, you can tell. They just don't open up, lah. Like maybe it's industry things they don't want to say.
Yeah.
You know, like Iherng will just say, bro. Iherng will confirm just say one. But not everybody in property is like that. You know, people in finance, some are, if they are ex-finance, confirm tell you one. But if currently
they're still in the job, so there are some secret not willing to cannot come out from
which is so
mouth.
sad. It's so sad because I think there's so much that people can learn in Malaysia. You know, Malaysian pay gap,
I don't know what's that.
The Instagram page. She's an artist, a designer, and she asked different people what is your pay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they will say, let's say senior graphic designer, 6,000 ringgit, 10 years working experience, pros. You know, you learn a lot from different brands, flexible working hours, that type of thing. Cons, you know.
Oh yeah, I saw that before. Yeah.
She is one of. I wanted to get her on the podcast as well. That time she was very private, but now she's very open. And I think these types of people are the ones that move Malaysia in the right direction. Transparency, you know, being able to have conversations, being able to like understand why.
Yeah.
You know, because I think a lot of people, like, especially when you're a kid, when you finish from 5, you confirm don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck am I going to do, man? Like, am I going to be a scientist? Am I going to be a doctor?
Teacher?
I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But I think if we have podcasts and then people can listen to them, industry experts, they're like, when I was young also, I don't know what I wanted to do. Lah.
Bro, I need to stop you for a while, man.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah?
Let's go pee, man.
Oh, go.
You cut this shit off, don't worry.
Sure. You want to clap? Then I can clap for you. Oh, okay.
By the way, we're back.
Oh, sorry.
I'm back. So you're saying what?
What were we talking about before this?
Sister, you know? We were talking about just now, we were talking about pay cap.
The Malaysian pay gap, yeah.
Malaysian pay cap, yeah.
She's very honest. She'll tell you everything. I think Malaysia needs to move in that direction. But I think we are.
You got her in the podcast? Not yet, right?
I want to. I feel it's but for me, right, I enjoy different things in different parts of my life. So for example, in 2016, 2017, I love rap. So I invited a producer. I'm like, bro, I really want to know how the fuck you all do this type of shit, man. Is it how do you all do sound tweaking?
I think you went for open mic before.
Yeah, I did once.
Yeah?
Oh my god, it was damn hard.
What makes you want to do that?
My ex-boss made me do it. Rest in peace. She passed away already.
Oh, see.
Yeah,
okay.
she had a very rare blood disease, but she was a very good boss, and she told me that it will help you a lot with your presentation skills and your copywriting skills.
Okay.
Then she said, if you do, I'll do.
That's what open mic is, like 5 minutes?
Bro, no way. 5 minutes, I will die.
1 minute. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Have you tried it?
No shit, man.
2 minutes is hard, bro. Hard, bro. You have to write your what do you call that? What you want to talk about on mic. So your bit is what they call it, right? So I wrote my bit, and my bit was about a girl I went out on a date with via Tinder.
Okay.
And I'm a very talkative person.
Uh-huh.
And this girl is not a talkative person.
Yeah.
So I would be like, wow, this dish is incredible, man. It tastes like so many layers of flavor. Don't you think? Can you taste the smoke? You can taste the sugar. You can taste so many.
Short response every time.
Everything is so, okay, nice.
I think so that's quite typical for Malaysian ladies. Yeah, I believe
quite,
so.
But
quite, especially those ladies that they are quite kind of like reactive, right? Introvert and reactive, and especially towards the strangers.
She was a Sabahan girl. Yeah,
I see.
She's a very nice girl lah. But I think it's just not for me lah. Yeah, but that was my bit, and then I went on stage. I did a couple of minutes. They give you a free drink. Then I was like, okay lah, I'll try it lor. Then my boss also did. My boss she did it a lot better than I did. Her boyfriend also did it. They got married, and then when she passed away, now he's on this one. He was on the podcast too. His name is Justin Wong.
I see.
Yeah, she was such a good boss. I have no maybe the only bad thing I would have to say about her is that she don't share her workload with people. She take too much on herself. She should just...
What were you doing?
I was a writer at the time.
I see.
Yeah, and I remember... So you know, we were talking about cigarettes and vaping and all that. And I will openly say I smoke cigarettes, man.
Yeah.
You know, and until the day I quit, I'll proudly say I quit, right? But the reason why I still smoke is because I still feel that it brings me a lot of opportunities.
For example?
So, for example, it was my job, how I got that copywriter job. I was working in Ogilvy, another advertising agency, and I hated it. You know, and I was smoking a cigarette in the fire escape, which you should not do. But I was doing it anyway. Everybody was.
That's what happened when you have these corporate buildings, right? There's a sign, no smoking there underneath, a lot of butts on. A lot of cigarette butts.
100%. You're not going to go 20 floors down just to have a cigarette, right? So I was smoking there. And then my creative director, she's like 30 years my senior. She come in. She also damn dulan.
Smoking there.
She no cigarette. She don't smoke one. Then she's like, give me a cigarette. I want to smoke. I'm like, take lah. Then she smoke with me. Then she's like, actually, why you do client servicing? Your English is so good. You should be a writer. You know? I used to be a writer as well, and I can tell you'll be a good writer. And then I was like, I don't think so lah. You know, I don't want to do advertising. I'm very stressed. She's like, no. You don't waste your talent. I call my ex-colleague, and she called my boss. Her name is Cha Pinyuk, but we call her Pix. So she called Pix. Pix, hire this boy. Then after she's like, Pix is like, I'm not hiring anybody now. It's full already. Then she's like, I don't care. You hire him. Bye. Then she put on the phone. I got you a job. I'm like, I don't want to be a writer. She says she full. Then you ask me to join for what, right? Then that day itself, she told me, oh, can you just come in for interview? Just entertain your boss only. So I met Pix at night. My interview 10 p.m, bro. Interview Pix interviews me at 10 p.m, finish at 11 p.m. The whole interview, I talk about Penang and Char Kway Teow only. Never even talk about work, Then the next day she said, I want to hire you. I think you are good. I think you will work well with the team. Then I'm like, wow, I didn't expect to get this job. Then
cigarette.
True cigarette. Not only that, I went to Japan, I told you. Met this kid. His name is Karin. And he's so tense, bro, when he met me. Because he's very young, he's 26, 27. He was like, oh, hajime mashite, John-san. Then he bow. Then I like, hey, you don't need chill lah, man. I know you're very stressed one lah. You can just brief me only. Brief everything. Ask him. He's still very tense, He's very nervous, Cannot speak English properly. I'm like, do you smoke? Then he like, oh yeah, I smoke. Do you smell? You smell smoke? I'm sorry. Go. I'm like, no. I want to ask you. You want to smoke together or not? Smoke with him, straight become friend already, bro. He like, I recommend here, eat where, whatever. So it's very difficult for me to give it up. And I feel that shit is what connects.
For you, it's an icebreaker.
Yeah. Even when I last year I went to Barcelona for work also. Then I met this Turkish guy. He also like damn stressed. He have to go through the meeting with me. Then I like, bro, you want to go smoke? Then he like, come lah.
He doesn't smoke?
No, he smokes.
Oh, okay.
So after that, when we smoke, he just briefed me through the smoking thing. Then he like, it's okay lah. Thanks, man. I needed that. It really makes people feel as if like there's something to connect lah. Sometimes you cannot drink alcohol ma, right?
Yeah.
But cigarette break is like 5-6 minutes. That's why I feel that it really helps me a lot in my career. Bro, it's sad to say, bro. I don't want to encourage people to smoke. But when you find supplier, you also know. Supplier, venue, all these contractor. You smoke one cigarette, discount 1K one sometimes.
Become better. Better relationship. Right?
But your health, minus 1,000. But it is what it is, man. It's very hard lah. And somehow I'm only just taking over my mom's company, right? So if you want to be closer to the suppliers, closer to the contractors, even to your staff, sometimes they say, oi, siu yin. Then I'm like, okay lah, siu lor. Vape also not the same. All the old uncles still vape, huh?
This is for kids. Vape for kids.
It got meh. This one orange. You know that type of shit, right? Then they make fun of you one. When you smoke cigarette, you're like, wow, hey, Thai. Dunhill, homesick gay. Very stressed are you? That shit. So it's nice lah, but it's not good for you.
Yeah, understand.
I don't even know how we got to this cigarette topic, bro. How did we get here?
Fertility? No.
No, before that I was saying something, right?
You were saying that when you work because of stand-up comedy.
So
open mic.
so
open
Pix
mic,
is the one that got me into open mic,
Mm.
and then after that I did it.
That's once a lifetime thing. You did once.
I won't never do it again.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. I'm so shit on stage. And not only that, I feel that you know that place was called the Crack Comedy House.
Yeah.
The one that
They're closed down already.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah.
Malaysia is not the place.
Why do you say so?
Bro, it's too restricted here, man. Like KK Mat ala socks also can die. Like
Yeah.
that. You
There's
serious?
another ala shoes, you know.
Yeah, I saw.
Shit, man. That one is like really, really innocent one.
Yeah, and it's not just Muslims. I find that even Chinese people, right, are so offended with certain things, man. Like even Indian people feel so offended. I feel it's just too sensitive. They're so sensitive. I don't understand. Sometimes it's so small only. Like, do you really affect people with such small things? No, right? If we value the peace in this country, shouldn't we just let it go? And don't you think a comedy house is a comedy house?
Yeah.
If the girl want to remove her tudung and all that, it's not the comedy house fault.
Yeah, I believe it's a lot of somebody is like sabotaging the comedy house, right? Not too sure how is it done.
I also don't know.
Yeah.
But it's so sad, bro. And you know what's the saddest thing?
That's a very old comedy house, right?
It's so old, bro.
15 years, 20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10, 15. And I think, I felt like, and I say this with a heavy heart. I used to love Harith Iskandar. But when he said that it's not right for her to remove the tudung and then they should close the shop and all that, I like, dude, this is not right, bro.
Yeah.
Like, how can you grow talent in a country where you don't allow talent to be
There's
grown?
no platforms, right?
Yeah. How? You want to go Singapore? Okay, go make them richer like that. How? I also feel so grateful when we are born in Malaysia. If you look at the whole of the world, don't say Asia, the world. You go to Japan, what do they speak?
Japanese only.
You go to France, they speak French.
French.
Right? And only maybe 5 to 7 countries speak English. Australia, New Zealand, the US, Canada, Singapore, Malaysia. I can't even think of anything else, bro. We are, and not only that, we are in the middle of Asia. We're literally in the middle. We connect the south and the north. We connect China to Australia. We connect Thailand to Indonesia. And if you can't even grow talent in a country that is so like
prosperous.
Yeah, we have so much, bro. We have all the oil, we have all the resources, we have so much
talent. We have a lot of talents.
Talents are fucking crazy here. Creator of the USB is from Malaysia.
What, really?
Yeah.
Penang?
Yeah.
That's a guy, right?
Yeah. But we have Michelle Yeoh, great actress. But you have Yuna, great singer.
Yeah.
They only prosper when they leave the country. How can that be?
Yeah.
How can we be
like there are a lot of singers, right? Especially Chinese singers.
They go Taiwan.
Leong, those like after they left Malaysia, man. Like Aniu, also after
even
they left
investors
Malaysia,
like Robert Kwok and well, how can only the rich people be here, right? Because they got assistance from government like Sunway and all that. Cannot be lah. It's such a shame. And what you think about it, right? Do you know any famous Singaporean that has made it big? I can't think of it.
Phua Chu Kang?
Gomit Singh, right?
Gomit Singh.
Yeah. Even Ronnie Cheng also, he said, I'm Malaysian, but I studied in Singapore. He had to go to Singapore to be successful. Are you serious, bro? Even Singapore also cannot, he had to go out, right? But it's so wasting, So if you're going to close a comedy house, you know how much talent you're wasting? So sad, man.
Yeah, agree.
So sad.
Agree.
Yeah,
agree. Yeah, but
hopefully podcast will change things.
Yeah, hopefully. That is what it is. What we can say.
No lah, it's our responsibility. I feel like we are creators. If we talk about it, people also realize that. So if they listen to this podcast all the way, also they'll be like, actually, it's true, man.
Yeah.
We should fight for things like that. We shouldn't squabble over stupid shit like socks, lah, bro.
I believe I have not met in my entire life that with my Malay friends and colleagues and my Indian friends and colleagues as well in my entire life. I've not met a very sensitive one as stated as in newspaper.
Right.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
I've
Seriously.
never met an extremist.
Yeah, I'm not. Maybe my circle of friends is very little.
Maybe mine also. This one, I also don't know, bro.
But here's the thing. Here's my take. The issues of whatever socks it is, right, might not from the rakyat of Malaysia.
It could be a political move.
Yes. Could be a strategical.
Yeah, but you see, as
Political-
rakyat, right, shouldn't we all be like, dude, it's just socks lah. You
Yeah.
want me fair? I do Buddha socks. I
Yeah.
do what? Ganesha
Yeah.
socks. I can do Pokemon socks also lah.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
Goddamn socks, bro. You wanna fight? You wanna have a lawsuit over socks? Is ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
No one's even getting hurt.
Yeah. And somewhere like Molotov cocktails and this here and everything.
Oh my
I'm
God,
not sure
right?
it's real. I'm not really sure it's real. I'm not really sure who's the one behind that. I have a strong doubt that it is a normal rakyat Malaysian. I have very strong doubt. If someone tell me like, oh, it's one of the,
I hate to say this, but then
I don't think so.
You should
my
go
opinion.
and see the comment section in my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
bro.
Mm.
There are people who are hardcore, man.
Okay.
I don't understand. I really don't know what has happened in their life to have them have so much hate. But you know what Joe Rogan always says, man?
Don't read the comment.
Yeah, don't read the comments, man. And like the second thing is everybody was once a baby. Everybody was an innocent baby at one time in their life, right? And
Yeah.
something happened that made them to become like that. The comment section is so toxic, bro.
Mm.
Some of them are is like, you know, right? I did this recent episode, very fast one,
Mm.
and it's about how it's about migration.
Mm.
So I
Migration, right? You're
it's not
talking
mig-
about should you leave Malaysia, right? Yeah.
and in the whole podcast, we all four of us say Malaysia is the best. All of us said it. We don't even disagree, you know. We're like, actually, Malaysia is quite good. You know, you don't earn a lot,
Mm.
but it's so flexible. There's a lot of grey area. Food is good. The weather is consistent. You know, sometimes rain, doesn't rain. Sometimes hot, sometimes not hot. So easy to predict. You can go out with a t-shirt and slippers every day.
Yeah.
Every day, confirm you can do that. And like, it's not bad. You earn, how much do you spend on food if you were single? How much do you spend if you were in a couple? I bet you it's no more than 3K. No more. Bro, if you are eating more than 3K, you are, I think, I don't know what you're eating. Like, you're eating like really good steak every
Fine
day.
dining shit,
Omakase or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But you really don't need to. You can go to a kopitiam and have a very healthy meal. Kai fan is so healthy. You know? You can have good decisions to
Mixed rice.
yeah, there are many ways to do it, right? So, I think the country is damn good. All four of us agree. All comment section, Brambus. If you are not happy, why don't you just move? I'm like, did y'all even listen to the podcast? Or are you just here to see the thumbnail and comment? You're all fucking idiots or what, bro? All of us say it's better to stay here, dude. Yeah. But it's too much, bro. Maybe that's why
Are those bots or what?
Bro, I show you later.
Are those the bots or what?
Oh, they're real. Because the spelling all shit on ma.
Yeah.
Dennis, what the fuck, man? I don't even know, man. I'm like, did you? And some more, they will say things like, oh, why you all think Singapore is so great? I'm like,
Not even words of Singapore mentioned.
we got mentioned lah, but we didn't say I want to go there. I just said, you know, if you want to earn 3.5, just go lah. But I don't want lah. I'm happy with, right? Oh, bro, you know when I went to Japan recently? Things are so cheap.
What's the current currency right now? 3.3?
3 lah, I think.
3?
Yeah, 3.2.
Wow, they go really low, eh?
fucking low, bro.
last time 2019 I was
3.5.
3.3. 3.3.
Oh, okay.
3.3.
Now it's so cheap, bro. I went there. I bought a PlayStation 1. 120 ringgit. 150 ringgit, sorry.
The original one? The original?
Original with
PSX
box. With box. With
PSX
controller. I don't know where PSX, but I know
Not
it's PS1.
PS1.
I think it's PS1. It's the blocky one.
Grey color. Yeah, PSX.
Oh, it's PSX. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
PSX.
I bought a Game Boy for like 200 ringgit.
Which Game Boy?
Game Boy Advance SP.
Oh, okay, the flip one.
Oh, bro, in Singapore they're selling like 300 sing. 200 sing.
No, why do they still produce this kind of products?
That's why. But in Japan it's so cheap because I think the yen is not very good. Even when I had it's not to say like fancy dinner. We had a nice dinner, right? It's like you order a set and a set type thing, and it's slowly dish by dish, and we share one. Like 6,000 yen including alcohol is very good price. It's 150, 180 ringgit. So good, bro. Even my friend, he asked me, hey, can help me buy Nintendo Switch? Nintendo Switch, Nintendo DS, the big flip one.
Yeah.
Bro, 90 ringgit.
What are those like? Those are X stock or what?
No, it's just second hand stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the
With the box.
Some box, some no box. But the condition is damn good. Yeah. I think it's one
But the charger doesn't work, right?
It works.
It works for
It
you?
works,
You have to buy the transformer?
For Game Boy don't need, for PlayStation need.
Yeah.
Depends on Nintendo don't need. Yeah. But what I'm saying is food, transportation, everything in Japan, even accommodation is very reasonable now. It's almost ringgit to yen. If you really convert, you eat a meal there, like 杂饭, over there also got 杂饭, but it's karage and rice and all that. It's dollar to dollar now, like 12 ringgit. You're like, what?
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. And you have like seafood, you know. You know what, bro? You order nasi kandar sotong, gone case, bro. You are paying 30 ringgit. You go there, you have sotong with rice and all that, 12, 13 ringgit. What the shit?
Tokyo.
No,
Kyoto,
Osaka.
Kyoto,
But
Kyoto.
it's considered very cheap. Kyoto is like very expensive normally, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you, damn good time to drive. But the flight ticket very still. But if you
But it's fucking crowded, right? Nowadays.
Kyoto very
There's so many, like Mount Fuji already, they stop open
they
for
have
public.
they open, but you must reserve one. You must go at a specific time.
Because of the
group,
currency,
group by group.
they are having a very weak currency by purpose, intentionally, because they want to open up for the tourists.
I don't know whether it's intentional. My brother told me, Andrew told me, it's because what they did was, so in Japan, right? If you put your money in your bank, they
Decrease
will...
one. Decrease one.
It decrease one as a negative tax one, negative interest one.
Yeah.
But they recently 0% interest. So because of this, right, a lot of investors feel as if Japan is not a very safe place to invest now already. So they all pull out, and then the Japanese yen drop. And because the Japanese yen drop, everybody's like, oh my god, I can go and spend money now. It's like supply and demand and the wave, right? So now they're just going ham. If you go to Japan now, it's so cheap. It's damn worth it, bro.
I know.
Fuck, man.
But you know what? Day 3, I start to miss Malaysian food already.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly.
The repetition is like crazy, man. Sushi, ramen, and BBQ. Shit, man. Yakitori. all
No,
this.
but okay. The question is...
Not much of choice, one.
Yeah, no, but the question
No
is...
one tell me a joke, one.
No, but the question is, when you went there, you went on tour.
No, I went. Yes, partly tour because it's company, and then we have nighttime free and easy. All this every night is free and easy, one.
Next time you go, right, you just DM me. Just DM me, John, I'm in this neighborhood, recommend me. I can show you, bro. My recommendation is thousands, bro. I have so many places. Because every time I see, I'm like, wow, this place look good. When I free, right, I like half an hour lunch break, I like go Google Maps. I just walk around. I'm like, wow, this place look quite nice. I bookmark. So I got like 1,000 plus bookmark. So if you ask for recommendation, I can guarantee you it would be like at least decent one. Yeah. Do you know yakitori?
Yakitori, yeah.
Okay.
Izakaya, all this, right?
But yakitori only is very specific, right? So yakitori, people think it's just satay only, but it's not.
Yeah.
Satay is you marinate, you chuchok, then you barbecue, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
And then the charcoal in Malaysia is very high heat one. So you got burn mark one. Then very shock the char taste.
Caramelized.
Yeah, because got sugar also one. Yeah. Satay. So in Japanese yakitori, the charcoal is not strong one. It's called binchotan. It's a very slow heat one.
Oh, that's why Tamadesa, the restaurant called Pinchotan.
Oh, yeah. So this style of charcoal cooks the chicken slowly, but you have to cook a lot. Because a lot, right?
Production.
So this yakitori, right, what they do is they don't brush a marinade. They brush something called tare. Tare is a mixture of sugar, a bit of sake, but got non-alcoholic sake also. So there's shoyu, the siao.
Yeah.
They have sake, they have sugar, and then sometimes they add in a bit of dashi, which is the fish broth. Sometimes. So this concoction is very sweet, very salty, very strong taste. Every time they take the brush and wipe the yakitori, and then they cook on the charcoal, which is very slow, the fat from the chicken will melt. The fat will drip back into the pot of the tare.
Okay.
And then they take again and they wipe again. And then it will drip and go back. Okay, Long ago, in 2020, on my podcast, I spoke to Jun Kit, who is the owner of Down to Bones. And he told me that he sent me an article about this woman who is the third generation take over grandmother's business. of doing yakitori. Her tare is 115 years old, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Those are lots,
It's mixture of lard, the shoyu, the siao,
essence.
the mirin and sugar, and she boil it every day since World War One. Before World War One, the restaurant was there in Kobe.
Did you visit it?
Yeah, I did. It's
How's
incredible. When you eat it, the taste is so strong, man. It's not in your mouth, it's in your nose. You smell it, you smell the smoke, you smell the chicken fat, you smell the charcoal. It's damn crazy. It's crazy. So I think in Japan, if you go to main areas, to go back to your conversation, you say it all tastes the same, right? If you go to main areas, normally cities will always have this type of thing. But if you travel out, you need to take effort, one. Go to neighborhoods.
Like kampong side.
Yeah, and it's if you're traveling, right? There's two types of traveler. One traveler is I go to the main areas and hopefully I find something nice. The second one is I do a bit of research first. Then if I like, wow, I think I should try this place. You have to make the effort lah. Like let's go there, let's go to that neighborhood. I count him like two things. Then maybe I just explore for fun, no? So things like that I enjoy doing. I go to a smaller neighborhood. I'm like, oh, I should try. Do a bit of research. What is famous here? Then I go there. So long ago when Junkit sent me this article, I bookmarked that place. So when I went for my honeymoon with Jen in Kobe, 2020, I said, when the fuck will I ever go Kobe? Kobe go for what? Kobe beef only.
Yeah.
This is the only one reason I go to Kobe, right? Correct or not? Yeah. Like if I ask you to go Kobe for what? Kobe beef. I don't know what else to do, right? It's the branding, ma. Then my client told me I want to go Kobe for my group. I'm like, okay, I'll go Kobe. Then mana tau I bookmarked that place, ma, right?
It's in Kobe.
It's in Kobe. And then my hotel was near that place. And I go to the Anytime Fitness there.
Yeah.
Anytime Fitness, I walk by the same place every day. I didn't perasan, Then the last day, I like...
Is it really queue up?
No queue.
Huh?
Yeah, nobody knows. I send you the link, bro.
Underdog.
Bro, the locals all know. Got line, but 2 people, 3 people at like 9 p.m, 8 p.m. Very late when they open. They open 5 p.m. only. Then I like, this is the place I saw in 4 years ago. What the fuck, man? This whole time I go Anytime Fitness, I walk by, I didn't perasan. So I told Jen, I showed her the article. She's like, oh my god, we should go, man. Things like that, I feel, is what Japan is very good for. It's kind of like if you are from America or Canada and you come to Malaysia, right? And you like, where to eat? You won't recommend them go fucking Times Square, right? You won't recommend... Yeah, you'll be like, bro, I bring you this place, Acha, got banana leaf rice. You're like, huh, where is that? I drive you there lah, PJ, I drive you there. Confirm good, right? That's the thing. So if you're in downtown, you go KL, you go Pavilion, you go eat at food court, you like, Malaysian food, okay. And you, wow, bro, I slap you, bro. The fuck? True or not, right? You're like, oh, what kai fan did you have? Oh, I had
Pavilion food court kai fan.
Oh, bro. Then you say Malaysia food okay. And you, oh, bro, I slap you. The fuck. Even people say Singapore food not good, right? Bro, Singapore food is good. You have to find.
I've tried. I kind of disagree on this on Singaporean food. There are few to my personal experience, is pretty damn good one.
Pretty good, bro.
Pretty damn good.
Oh, man.
Something they have that which we don't have.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Hainanese chicken rice. I'm talking about something else.
Bro, I recommend you kai fan in Singapore. I think, personally lah, the steamed chicken rice there is maybe the best chicken rice for me.
I see.
Compared to Malaysia. And confirm people are going to hate me in the comment section. Right? But I give you the link. Okay? You can I will see this video lah, and if people complain, I'll give them the link also. You can go and try.
Yeah.
And it's on Orchard. Opposite Orchard Road, Lucky Plaza, you go downstairs, then it's a Lucky Kai Fan. Wow, bro, that Kai Fan. The Singaporean guy, he's also a podcaster. He's like, bro, tell you, he's the host of Hantu podcast.
Okay.
He talks about ghost stories one. Right? And he's like, his name is Kyle. Kyle's like, bet you go this Kai Fan. If not good, you tell me, I pay you. I'm so confident you will say it's better. Then I'm like, sure, bro. He's like, bro, I put money, bro. You want or not? SGD, Then I'm like, okay lah. I go there. I line up some more, Fuck. I line up. I go there. I have to share tables some more, Share table, I tell you.
Is there a food court or is there a restaurant?
It's a restaurant.
Restaurant.
I eat, Bro, I cannot say it's bad, bro. It's too good, bro. Holy shit. Shit, man. I was like, bro, you win lah. It's better lah. Yeah, but Siu Kai, I think Malaysia is a bit better. Siu Kai is...
Char siu or this.
Siu Kai, Char siu, siu yo is a lot better lah. Ours just had that smoke smell. But their Hainanese steamed chicken rice is very good, man. It's I think the fat The way they do their chicken is damn mad, man. They got it's their own thing, man. Everywhere you just gotta do a bit of research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I tried few that I have a very good impression. People say Singaporean food is expensive. I go to food court. There are some
is okay.
Some is even cheaper, man.
Yeah.
I can still
2 sing 3 sing also got.
Yeah, 2 sing. I can get a drumstick, nasi lemak, big ass portion with a veggie and a drumstick, 250
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah.
Where can I get that?
In KL, cannot. But
Yeah.
go Ipoh can lah. Actually, maybe further out lah, not Ipoh. Maybe,
Ipoh is very expensive, man.
yeah, Ipoh is expensive.
Yeah,
maybe
small
go,
towns like something.
Taiping maybe you can lah.
Bido, all this
Then can lah.
yeah.
But Singapore is so small, so that's why it's easier to find things like that, right? But if you go in Malaysia, it's very hard. And you know what's so strange? The country is so small, right? But they got more things than us one. Like I recently into those retro gaming consoles, right? All the PlayStation, the Game Boy, all that shit lah. Cause my friend fucker Australia tell me, hey, you should go and try to get all those old Game Boys, can resell one.
Yeah, okay.
So I was doing a bit of research, and then I found out there is this one retro game seller own a shop shop
Malaysian?
Malaysian all the way in Setapak Wangsa Maju there, you know.
Okay.
Then I like, bro, no way, man. His name is Master Tan or something. His shop is called Master Tan, bro. Then I like, I should go and check it out, bro. He really got all the old shit, man.
Like,
and he's the only shop.
Like how old is that old? Like Atari?
Yeah, got Famicom, Nintendo 64, all those lah. Game Boy Pocket. Quite mad, bro. But it always sells out very fast one because he said the moment I got stop, people buy one lah. So it's quite hard to find. But he sell old TVs and stuff like that. And he was telling me how right in Singapore there's already 3 retro gaming shops, but Malaysia, the whole Malaysia only got me. The rest is all pop-up store lah. In MCOP Mall and all that. But rarely got a shop one. If you think about it, Singapore is so small, but they are so resourceful also. But it's out of necessity. They no choice. It's like you want to be competitive, you have to do things like that. In Malaysia, it's very hard. It's like you're so chill, man. Like
Nothing is urgent, man.
Yeah.
There's always mommy and papa take care of us. Right?
Not only that, if mommy and papa also cannot go in government, so can take care. Food is so cheap. Right? Weather so consistent. You know, I if you read Tun M's book, he says the same thing, you know. He says that if you think about it, right, like if you look at countries that have 4 seasons.
Like Japan.
Or Japan,
instance,
China,
Australia.
whatever lah. Australia, the US, Canada. You think about it, right? What happens if you don't work hard in the summer? You don't chiong, you don't like cut trees, you don't harvest fruits, you don't preserve your meat. What happens if you don't do that? Your winter, you die, right? So technically, your brain cognitively, right, has to recognize a pattern. Every 3 months, things will change. Every 3 months, I must be prepared. Every 3 months, I need to be on standby. Never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So summer, I grind. Then 3 months, 3 months passed already. I think I have another 3 more months. Agak. Then it'll be cold already. I cannot work already. Snow already. There's nothing growing. Then I have to preserve. Tahan through the winter. I cut all my firewood already. I am prepared for winter. My family can last.
This is also, I'm very curious, right? You know, like the kakigori in Tokyo and in Japan? Kakigori, all this?
The shaved ice?
Yeah, shaved ice. How the fuck do they do it on winters and all these cold seasons?
They don't.
Then the shop?
They sell...
fucking close.
No. They changed the dessert. So in summer, they sell kakigori.
There's one very famous one. They just do kakigori, you know.
Oh, then that one, if they only do kakigori, then they only do kakigori, lor. Yeah. But the season normally will change
Like
if it's a tea house.
Like, for example, like theme park, right? Snowing, they close it.
Oh, yeah, lor.
Yeah. Outdoor theme park, too cold, they close it.
No, they change one, bro. So if it's, let's say, I know, okay, there's this park in Kobe lah. I just did a site inspection only. They will do summer, it's called Greenia Park. Then winter, they call it Snow Park.
Different theme.
So they will convert the hill to a snowboarding for kids, you know. They have a tram, they have like, can build a snowman, they can do ice sculpture, stuff like that, no? So it's dependent on the season. But if you see all these seasons, they all think about it, right? So every 3 months, they change. But then if you look at Malaysia, same
Nothing
shit,
can change, man.
Nothing. It's the same fucking thing the whole year, right?
Yeah.
So if you think about it, right? If you were from here, right? Aren't you more chill? You don't need to work hard.
Fucking chill, man.
Yeah, if mango grow in July, mango grow in December. If rooster will appear in Hutan in July, rooster will appear in December. I can still eat. I don't need to think, man. For what I work hard. That's why we are so chill. That's what I think also lah. If you think about it, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think so. But also,
Why do we work hard, right?
yeah, also like different people, different priorities, and different perspective. So
yeah. But I think right, it's because we're Chinese lah. Chinese is cold, right? China is cold, right? And technically, if you think about it, right, is your grandfather from China or your great grandfather?
Yeah, great grandfather. Yeah,
Great grandfather, right?
Southern China.
My grandfather, not great. I think my grandfather was born in China. Okay, so right, technically, last time, they don't even have a fucking map, bro.
No map.
No, if you think about it,
Yeah.
you got Google Maps to go to Malaysia. No, right?
Yeah, no.
You have to go on a fucking boat.
Then trust on someone, some strangers.
And you'll be like, don't worry, that place won't die one.
2 weeks later, arrive.
Yeah, bro. And you have no land. You have no food. You don't even have a fucking partner. Sometimes you have a son or a daughter, then you got partner.
The whole family hop into the ship.
Hopefully they don't die in the ship because there's disease on the ship also.
Yeah.
They are a risk taker, bro.
Yeah.
That's why we do a lot of business, because we are risk takers by nature. Even the Indians, they are risk takers. They open like Kedai Runche, they open like Barber. Fuck, even even the CEO of Maxis is like
Ananda Krishna.
Right? Indians and Chinese just naturally take more risks. So it's our genetic makeup. We technically just feel like, die lah. If you don't try that, I die, right? But actually you won't die lah. You just naturally do it.
Yeah. For me, it's just I just love grinding. That's all.
I mean,
the achievement is I'm addicted to the achievement that I have. So
yeah, but I think most
to do. Yeah.
Don't you think most Chinese people are like that?
Not
all.
Not all.
I didn't say
I
all.
Would say all. Especially in my generation, I don't think so. My generation and beyond, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
They're so fucked up and so entitled and always complain about weather too hot and all this shit nonsense and the food is not good enough.
But it's never good enough, ma.
Yeah.
You know?
So there are a lot of my circle of friends like fucking entitled, man. Staying with parents until their 40s,
No, ma.
30s,
but we don't know their problems.
Yeah, they don't know. They themselves know better, lah.
Yeah. Unless you tell me, right? They say, I have no problem, I don't want to work.
Yeah.
If you tell me you don't even want to work, then I'm like, wow, man, bro, that's crazy.
It's very easy to retreat nowadays.
Easy to
the
what?
generation? Retreat. Like fucking, this doesn't work, go back to parents. Stop working for 3 months and 6 months and 1 year and shit like that. Yeah, there are so many. My previous generation, I don't have. My generation, I have a lot. My father's generation, none of them doesn't grind. None of them.
Is it?
Yeah. My generation, I have a lot of friends like fucking not working 3 months, work here for 1 month, work there for 2 months, not working for 6 months again.
Bro, my whole generation, at least my friends, all grinding one.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Different circle of friends, maybe.
I don't know whether it's just me, bro. I feel right, like out of all my friends, maybe I'm the least successful also, man.
Yeah.
All of them are like what? Kenneth Tan, Merchants Lane.
Yeah, I know.
Vika World. Yeah.
You do know Kenneth Tan is my ex-colleague as well?
Oh shit, serious?
But then Beans.
But Ken is so smart, lah, dude. He's just like, he got foresight. He can think. He's just damn sharp, you know?
Yeah.
But my whole generation is like so hardcore, man. Even my own brother is damn smart, man. Everybody's just so smart. I feel like I'm just grinding only. I just like to grind only, man.
Yeah. It's okay to grind, what? It's okay to grind, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, the more you grind, the more you know, the more you learn.
Yes and no, lah. Sometimes, do you feel, right, like, because there's a process, so you just keep doing the same process. Do. Then one day, after like a few weeks, you're like, was that process effective? Do you ever think that?
Yeah.
Right? Then you're like, fuck, wait, actually, this whole time I could have done this, save 5 minutes. That thing, right? Sometimes the grind is not very smart. Sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, I don't encourage this. If you're lazy, right, you know how to do it the most effective way also, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not saying grinding is bad. I'm not saying being lazy is good. I'm just saying, like, somewhere in between, if you're very critical of your what you're doing, and you know how to channel the grind effectively, is even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
Like, Cristiano, it's like Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a grinder, but he got consultant, he's so rich already, all this. He's like, hey, I think you should grind this way. He grind, no? Yeah, but when you get too much, your son or your daughter won't grind one. Very rare.
Yeah, they are quite entitled, right?
They get they have it already, what?
They have everything. So what is there for me to do more hard works and stuff like that?
Like if you look at Ronaldo and his son, very obvious. So obvious. Like he is Ronaldo is Ronaldo for a reason, right? And then so in an athlete's day-to-day life, you wake up, you go for training.
Yeah.
Then you go to the gym because you need to be fit. You need to be strong when
In
you
shape
run,
and
right?
everything, yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, recovery is very important. You need to go into the ice bath. You need to have a massage. You need to jaga your nutrition. You need to sleep on time. He has no time to fuck around, man. Right? But he wasn't like that. Last time when he was poor, McD is food. That's it. Fuck it, man. I need McD, man. I'll just eat it so I can play the next day, so I can earn money again. Right? Out of desperation. But because he has a son now, and the son automatically, because Ronaldo's son can play for Real Madrid junior squad, why does he need to work hard? Real Madrid is like top of the top already, right?
Yeah.
Then not only that, Ronaldo's like, you should go on the treadmill. Don't just watch TV. Son's like, I feel very lazy. He like, lazy? Do you know what you have? You know, when I was your age, I don't even have a house. You have a treadmill?
Yeah.
Go on the ice bath, recover. I don't want, very cold. Very cold.
How old is his son?
12,
12?
13. But imagine if you have that mindset from young. Walao. God tier. Right? But it's effective grinding, right?
Nah, I think when you have so many resources, right, you tend to be a fucking lazy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
unless you are built differently.
But do you think you were blessed with so many things? I think we are quite blessed, man, this generation.
Yeah.
Right.
And also we are blessed and cursed as well. As we are so cursed that we have so many distractions, right?
Yeah.
So many life,
yeah.
you know. So many good restaurants.
Yeah.
Back to my father's generation, there's food and food. so where there's no food for next month, man.
Yeah. That's true.
Different, man. It's like when I was a kid, McDonald's is a luxury to me.
Same. Yeah.
Fucking luxury, man. That time was like probably like 12 ringgit, man. Right now still 12 ringgit. What the fuck?
No way. Now 12 ringgit. Now fucking McD is like 15 already, bro. Now 15 to 20.
McChicken is like 13 ringgit, what?
Bro, McChicken is so small. Bro.
I'm talking McChicken, but last time don't have all this. It's either Big Mac, McChicken, cheeseburger. That's all. I don't think they have so much of fancy like McDeluxe also. Filet-O-Fish.
And then fries and sundae and apple pie and pineapple pie and all that.
30 years ago wasn't like the menu wasn't that expand.
Yeah.
So it's like McChicken and Big Mac is the standard. I believe McChicken with the soft drink and fries probably like 12 ringgit.
Set lah.
It's a fun, like 1 ringgit 80 cents.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't that young to experience 1 ringgit.
So right now it's like 30 years later, right?
Now
look
it's
at the price, man.
15.
Yeah. I mean, let's do 15. The inflation on 3 ringgit, man. 30 years. Look at that Jafan from 1 ringgit 80 cents, right? Right now, how much is it? 12 ringgit.
Yeah.
Easily
the quality
10,
is not
easily
even good.
10.
Yeah, but the quality is not even good. That's the thing. That's my biggest problem. I don't even mind paying for it. I don't mind paying for good quality food, but that's why I don't really eat out anymore.
You prep your own meal?
Yeah. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know lah.
Okay.
It's either I eat kai fan because it's the cleanest possible thing you can eat already. It's chicken, it's rice, it's cucumber. That's all. Like the skin has a bit of sugar and xiao only, but that's it. And then the chili lah, right? But most of the time I prep my own food. It's not worth it to eat out anymore.
You prep your own food for like whole 7 days one, right?
No lah, not all 7 days. Maybe 4 out of 7, 5 out of 7.
Okay.
In fact, before I came here also I had a chicken salad. Yeah, it's not worth it because if I'm paying the same amount, why can't I just eat higher quality? Restaurant food is so shit now, you know. Like when you go cafe, especially, I don't mind it if it's like good quality, but most of the time it's not lah. The soy sauce is in a huge tong right? Then they pour into like mini one, right?
Yeah.
It's made from a factory probably, you know, like
yeah.
And then the biggest problem I have, right, is when a cafe sells pasta. When I know the restaurant sell pasta, I just order coffee and I just it's okay, don't worry.
What's wrong with the pasta?
Pasta is such a cheap dish lah, bro. It's
bare minimum cost, right?
Yeah, it's bare minimum or a rice bowl. I'm just like, this is the most uncreative 25 ringgit I'm going to be spending. And there's so minimal protein, so much carbs. Like the carb to meat ratio is like 80 to 20%. It's ridiculous. And you don't need that much carbohydrates in your day. You don't, man. You're not running a marathon every day, lah. Okay, if you're running a marathon or half marathon, then you eat that type of portion of carbs. You don't need that. You need more meat in your life. You need more vegetables in your life. You need more healthy fats. right? You don't need 2 cups of fucking noodles.
Yeah.
That's why you feel like shit after you eat it. Don't you feel like shit? You feel like you're
do.
asleep,
I do.
right? But when you eat a steak,
Sluggish on after meal.
yeah. But when you eat a steak, you tell me you don't feel good. You feel great, man. You feel like, wow, actually, I feel very light. Oh. You know what? Have you heard of this guy called Eddie Abu? He's
No
a
idea.
ex-UK bodybuilder, black dude. He's damn jacked, bro. He's so fucking ripped, man. And he's like 60, you know. Okay? He's a UK dude. He eats 6 eggs a day. 6 to 8 eggs a day. I remember you told me you also eat damn a lot of eggs
10.
a day.
10.
Right?
Yeah.
And you know, when you told me that, I was like, bro, that's crazy. But now, I'm like you. My eggs is my rice now. And I don't use oil. I use pork lard.
Yeah, pork lard is good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pork lard is
pork
good.
lard is cheap.
Yeah.
It's good. It tastes better.
Do you make your own pork lard?
Yeah. I buy from the butcher. Then after I just put it in a pot, turn on low heat, it'll melt. I take out all the crispy stuff. Then I can put it on rice later if I want. If I don't want, I just throw it away. I keep the lard, put it in the fridge. Then I just fry my eggs.
How much does it cost?
Bro, 4 ringgit, 3 ringgit
For one tub?
for like
Huge tub? One
yeah,
ice cream
like
tub?
maybe my phone plus my wallet size of lard. So cheap, so good. And it's from Jaya Grocer, so I can get it for cheaper if I wanted to, but it's convenient for me. It doesn't make sense for me to eat out already. If I eat out, I will eat out if I want to eat unhealthy. Like I said, I want fried chicken. Frying chicken is so mafan, so I'll eat out. You know? Or if I want to eat like
whatever you will feel like you want to eat that day.
yeah, or if it's too hard to prep, then it's worth it. Like it's very hard. Once in a while, you know, you want to enjoy something nice, and once in a while it's like maybe once or twice a week. But I prefer to eat like a food that has only one ingredient. So example, right? Chicken, right? What is the ingredients for chicken?
Chicken?
Chicken, right? What's the ingredient for egg? Egg, right? If you go all char kway teow, what's the ingredient? Bro, 20, bro. 20 to 30. Because kway teow, tauge, kerang is the whole ingredient,
Chive.
Chives, right? But what is inside soy sauce? Bro, you got read ingredients.
There are many
Fucking
things,
a
man.
lot, man.
Yeah.
And they put oil, depends on the oil, but you have canola oil, then it's like all the chemicals to preserve it and shit. Bro, at least 20. So I try to eat just like one ingredient food now. It's better lah.
Since when? How long you been doing this?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care about the portion, but now I've been carrying because I feel like no point if you eat too much also. You can save money and you can lose weight. So I lost like 6-7 kg recently. It's pretty good. Yeah. But I just
What inspired you want to do this?
my friend MJ, the viral podcast, and then he does the very fast one with me. He told me like, oh, I want to see my 6-pack one time lah. Then I'm like, why? He's like, don't you want to see it before you die? Then I like, true also. Just try lor. So since January this year, now it's what, April, right? 4 months. Excluding my Japan trip because honeymoon lah. I really jaga what I eat, man. I can show you, bro. Like all my photos, right, I sent to MJ, right, is all, I take a picture of my item, then my feast there, the size. So I tell him, this one 1 cup rice, this one 2 cups chicken, how many gram, whatever. I just calculate lah. But I prefer to just cook at home lah. Last night I had a steak. Feels great. I had steak.
You steak every day?
Not every day lah. Maybe twice
Twice
a
a
week.
week. Twice a week, right?
But I buy the cheap one lah.
Yeah.
You know, like grain fat.
Yeah,
I wish I could afford grass fat every day, but yeah, I think it's okay, man. What, 12 ringgit for steak? 13 ringgit? Quite good, ma. Cook with pork lard or ghee. Ghee is pretty good.
Yeah. Ghee is like the lamb?
No. Ghee is it's from milk one and butter.
It's not goat milk?
No.
Goat milk butter?
No, it's cow. It's
Okay.
cow. Yeah. I forgot what is it. It's clarified butter.
I see.
Yeah. So it's just the skim of the top of the milk after they boil it and they pasteurize it. It's really good also. It tastes exactly like pork lard, you know, but different smell. So I cook steak with it. I have some eggs. Sometimes I have some tomatoes. Feels great, bro. Don't you like when you eat that you feel so good?
Yeah,
bro?
I know.
But when you eat char kway teow, you feel like shit, bro.
I understand that. I've been there before.
Right.
Been there before.
That's why I remember when you asked me you want oat milk, I'm like, nah, I want normal milk. A change, bro. I'm like, no. Fuck that. The oat plant, right? Got nen or not? Don't have, right? Fuck that shit. It's not natural, bro. The way they grind that, bro, I bet if you compare the ingredients, right? The oat milk, right? It's damn a lot of ingredients, bro.
First of all, oat milk doesn't taste like oat.
Yeah. Don't. It's just sweet.
Second of all, oat, when you grind it, it becomes a starch powder.
Yeah. You have to put water into it.
Yeah. If you, let's say you put water, It's not sweet. What? You gonna add more sugar? It's not silky, right? What do you add? Add more canola oil, perhaps vegetable oils,
Just to make it like
just to make it very
palatable.
palatable and milk-like texture.
Yeah. It's
So-
not natural, man.
That's why I don't drink. I don't drink oat milk from the day one until right now.
You are smart, bro.
It's
You are
not about
smart,
that
bro.
as well. It's about fucking something is wrong or something is off with this thing. Man. When I taste it, how come so sweet one, huh? How come so sweet? The
Oats
real
don't
oat
taste
is not
sweet,
sweet one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
you-
where's the grass kind of feeling, kind of
Like the
grain
grainy,
kind of feeling? Yeah.
Yeah.
When I ate the Quaker oat, right, it looked grainy kind of feeling, right?
then you
Where's,
like-
where's that? Yeah,
You can
where's
like-
that, right?
It's not there.
So it's not there. So this is not.
Bro, you are smart, bro. Actually, when I listen back to our podcast like once or twice, right, I'm like, oh, actually, Danny's fucking smart, man. He ate eggs, man. Eggs is damn smart, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, eggs is the easiest. You buy like a few cartons,
Yeah,
it's crack, fry.
yeah,
It tastes better than rice, actually.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you know, I was also listening to this other podcast. It's by Dr. Rhonda Patrick.
Yeah.
She's this scientist that goes on Joe Rogan, goes on Lex Fridman, everything. She go everywhere, right? This girl, right, she said if you compare the Japanese diet to the rest of the world, right, what is the factor that allows them to live so long? Is you think it's seafood lah? It's natural to think it's seafood, right? Because
yeah.
it's an island nation, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So they technically have majority of their protein from fish,
Yeah.
from seafood, and seafood is very high in protein compared to the calorie ratio. So if you eat fish, compared to even chicken, fish is very high protein ratio compared to chicken, right? And if you go down the scale, right, like let's say you have I don't know lah, some shitty like soy milk the protein is damn different, bro. It's damn vast, like times 4 the quantity of fish protein. But she's like, it's not about the protein. It's not just about the protein. It's the omega fats. That's why they eat raw eggs.
Yeah, I think the it's pasteurized.
Yeah.
Japanese eggs are pasteurized.
So it's a law.
Yeah.
All eggs.
And
must be
over here,
pasteurized.
the pasteurized eggs as well.
Not
But
all.
fucking yeah,
But
there
fucking
is
expensive, yeah, but it's
fucking
fucking-
expensive, man.
yeah.
Like 150.
No, 10 ringgit for 4. The type of
Yeah,
shit
150
one
per
lah.
piece. 150 per piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pasteurized as well, and it's very nice. There's not much of those chicken smell one.
Yeah,
the eggs,
yeah. But
But it's fucking expensive and costly, man.
yeah, so for us, if we understand the Japanese diet, and bro, when you're in Japan, how many of them smoke? Fucking lot of them smoke.
Lord, man. 10 out of 10.
I was talking to this guy. He's like, actually, after COVID, more women smoke than men. All the men smoke IQOS one.
Yeah, IQOS, yeah.
Women smoke cigarette one, you know.
Yeah.
But they still live to 90 to 100 one. So the question is it cigarette or is it our diet? You think about it, right? So I was thinking, and everywhere I go, I've been there for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Smoking
All-
rooms everywhere, man.
Bro, even grandmother smoke there. Grandmother, bro. Have you seen a grandmother in KL smoke?
Rarely.
Very rare, bro.
Rarely.
Over there is at least 15 to 20% of the smokers are old women. Okay? But how come they're old and still can smoke? Then I was thinking it's the diet, man. And Dr. Rhonda Patrick said the same thing. It's like it's the omega fats that are found in eggs, omega fats, right? And fish. So if you eat more eggs and eat more fish, right? Technically, right, it helps your gut biome. It helps your health a long way, man.
By the way, are they still allowed to smoke in the restaurant?
Yeah.
They still?
Yeah, bro. That you remember the yakitori place I told you?
Yeah.
The one that
The customers smoke in front of yakitori?
bro, I smoke also, bro.
How is like that, man?
Yeah, but I tell you, it's an experience.
Fuck, man, that's
Yeah, it's an experience. Now check it. See, this is the place. You see? I can send you the photo you put in the podcast.
Everyone can just smoke in front of the bar?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. I heard like if let's say the restaurant not allowed to smoke, they close down very fast. They close down very fast.
Yeah. So they have to allow
That's
to
fucking
smoke.
crazy culture, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy culture.
In fact, in some places in Japan, in Osaka and Kyoto, because they trying to maintain the city to make it look very presentable and clean, they don't allow smoking outdoor. Very rare you see outdoor smoking one. Tokyo especially.
yeah, in Tokyo, there's this yellow box, right?
Very rare, bro.
You can have smoking in the yellow box only.
Yeah, but very rare
Because
also.
my friend used to smoke, I just accompany him to smoke in front of hotel. Then he got chased by the security guard. Yeah, asked
but-
you to go smoke in the smoking room, which is fucking.
It's very
It's very annoying, man. The smell.
the
It's
smell
like
is cow.
10 people
Cramp.
squeezed in one small space and
Yep,
smokes
yep.
everywhere. The glass is yellowish.
Yeah.
The floor is
Wall.
like oilish.
Yeah. But the reason is because they want to maintain the cleanliness outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why they make you smoke inside lah. But all the restaurants also, half of them converted to no smoking. But all the old school places still can smoke one. And I was gonna go to that point where some people you cannot smoke fuck it lah, go to the restaurant lah, order a drink then you just drink there and smoke lah. It's very normal, bro.
Oh, okay.
It's
Treat it as a smoking room.
Yeah, they go there, order a drink and then smoke It's a cultural thing now.
I see.
So it's just different lah. Bro, but have you been to China?
Long time ago, 2018.
Bro, I went to China in...
There's another level, right?
Bro,
I heard.
I went last year only. Last year April.
There's another level, man.
Bro, I went to I forgot what's the place called.
Suzhou.
Suzhou, and I went to Shanghai, and I went to Hainan, and I went to one more one. I forgot already.
Hangzhou.
No, not Hangzhou. It's an airport area lah.
Okay.
The moment I come out of the plane, boom, boom, my face, boom, all cigarette. Some of them light the cigarette in the airport walking out. Fucking boy.
That I went to this called Meizhou back in 2018. My ancestors are there.
Oh, okay.
Most of Hakka people are there. From there, that's
Meizhou.
Meizhou. That's the original birthplace of Hakka people.
Oh.
I mean, not really original. Hakka people are migrated from the north and to the south. And then that's where the birthplace of a lot of export of Hakka people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then we have this relative, right? My uncle, my far side of uncle, extended family. He told me like the moment he wake up and the moment he walk out of the bedroom, right? 3 sticks, man. Fucking hell, 3 sticks, man. Yeah. That's another level.
That's another level. China is another level, bro. They smoke so much, man. They smoke so much.
3 packs a day.
Yeah. But I tell you lah, in China, right, it's either you see very, 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 very educated or very, very, very not educated. The
gap is huge, right?
The gap is huge, bro. I went to Shanghai and the the very touristy area. You can see people that are so rich, unbelievable. Like they are just. It's like I cannot even explain. They are wearing diamonds, gold chains. They're walking around like they don't give a fuck like that, right? And there are some people, right? They just walk on the street, even in the hotel. They just spit on the floor.
Yeah,
it's
with well dressed.
No, the kampong one is really bad.
Yeah,
the well dressed one. But the disparity is huge, man. I wasn't a fan. I didn't really like China. When you went that time, they use WeChat or use cash.
Yes. WeChat.
Yeah.
When I went that time, I was having this kind of impression that you're having the time.
The big disparity.
Because before I went to the 2018, right? Before I went to this mainland China, this kind of era, the really last round I went to a big city. It was 1999 Shanghai.
Oh shit!
So it's like 11 years of different, no?
Oh.
So like 1999, it's fucking different world, man. China, it's different world, man.
It's bad,
Fucking bad, man. When you pee, it's really what I heard, is what I saw.
It's like those no door one.
You have to bring umbrella in.
Oh,
if you want to shit.
Bro, I hate to break it to you, but it's still like that today.
Fucking hell, man.
Okay, I got video, bro.
Yeah.
I got video of me going to the toilet. And then my colleague was like, oh, I need to pee. Then I like go toilet. Then she come back. I didn't pee. I'm like, why?
Too scary, right?
You know, she's like, there's no door. How to pee? Then I like, just pee lah.
I still remember that I went there in 99. The toilet looks like a horror story. Haunted house lah.
Some
zero dark. No light. No light. Totally
Same,
dark. There's one umbrella over there. Fuck this shit, man. I walk out lah. Cement floor. Cement floor is not even. That was 99.
Yeah.
Then I have this kind of impression. Went to Meizhou. Fucking shit. Let's go another round again. Because of my ancestor, right?
So how was it?
It's different, man.
It's modern,
It's modernized. People over there talk politely. Food there. You know, it's a birthplace of Hakka, right? Same shit lah. Jiu Fan is from there, one.
Oh, okay.
Yong Tau Fu is from there.
But is it good?
Lo Shi Fan is from there.
But does it taste good? It's better.
Much better.
Oh.
Much better. Taste is nice. Food is good. People talk politely. People talk softly, friendly. They talk to you. Maybe because it's a tier 3 city. Tier 3 city, 30 million population. Tier 3 city. The population of Malaysia.
Tokyo, same population. Yeah.
So when I went there, right, the highway,
Modern.
top notch, man.
Yeah.
At first, okay, let's have a toilet break, highway break.
Mm.
Looking for shit, like, is this the one? Then walking like super clean, man. The gardening is super clean, man.
Yeah, I know, but you see, that's the thing. You see the nice things, right? But the bad things still there, one.
Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to tell you
The disparity.
the big city, right? I'm not interested on because the big city is the united of shitholes. The shit people are there.
Yeah.
From all the kampung, big cities, all are there.
Yeah, but if you go to the humble places,
If you go to tier 3 city, right? Tier 3 town, right? Because they are there already. This bunch of people, the big city will not come in. Other shit kampung people will not come in
because
also.
to them it's still considered.
Because there's no opportunity over there.
Mm.
Whatever opportunity belongs to the locals.
Yeah.
So when I went there, sit down, there are a lot of friendly people. Reminds me of what? Reminds me of Japanese culture.
Oh,
really
is it?
reminds me of Japanese and Taiwanese culture. They talk nice. They talk
Very
hakka to
polite.
you. Polite. One thing, I never see a pretty lady over there.
No, because Malaysian girls are very pretty. Because I think we are accustomed to the
When I
look.
went to like Taiwan and Hong Kong, right? Pretty girls are everywhere.
Is
It's
it?
normal, It's normal. Oh, okay, another pretty girls. When I go to Meizhou, right? Oh, there's a pretty girls. Like 3 days, never seen one already.
Oh, is it?
Record breaking, right?
Record breaking. To me, as I grow older, I feel Malaysian girls are way. Even to me, right? Honestly, right? I see a Malay girl, I see an Indian girl, I see a Chinese girl, I see a Sabah, Sarawak girl. She's so pretty. When I go to Japan, right? In Japan, Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, normally the girl damn pretty, right? Because you perception, anime, manga, movies. Go Korea, Seoul, you think all this like, wow, you know, plastic surgery, all that. I go to China, I'm like, wow, they must have a lot of money, must look very good. No, man. Maybe it's my taste. I just feel like it's too much makeup, it's too much plastic surgery, it's too much fakeness, it's too much like their way. Over here, right, when I can tell you this for so certain. I went to Ipoh for a job. And then, right, maybe to me, the idea of an attractive girl, right, is a girl, right, that is like humble and work hard. She don't mind. She will help her parents do a business. I saw this girl, she helped her boyfriend, not even married, you know, carry all those heavy shit for event, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, it's not your wife. No, my girlfriend. We date together 10 years already. I'm like, damn, man. That is what I call an attractive girl. The correct mindset.
Yeah.
She's humble. You know, she's attractive in a different way. But then the makeup thing just kills me, bro. You go to Tokyo, that is too much. Then you go Korea, the nose is too much. The eyes is too much. The lips is too
Everyone
much.
looks the same, I heard. Korea.
China also, bro. It's the same thing, don't you feel? The China, when you go to
Fan
big city,
Bingbing, Li Bingbing.
it's just...
They all look the same.
It looks the same. I cannot. It doesn't... I'm not attracted to that. Yeah. Maybe Singaporean girls, to some extent, I feel...
Very similar to Malaysian, I think.
The look is still okay.
How about Thai girls?
No. I cannot. It's
Nose
too-
job is a thing also over there.
No, it's just too
Part of
cow
a grown
for
up.
me.
Part
I
of a
feel-
grown up.
yeah.
Nose job in Thailand.
Yeah, I just cannot accept. I just maybe it's not my taste. I prefer the Malaysian girl. Even Malaysian Indians, some of them are so pretty. Their features are so good. Like Punjabi girls, so pretty. You know, even Malay girls, right, so pretty. The eyes,
Features.
the langsat skin, and then Chinese girls when they're fair, they're so pretty. Even when they're tan, right, you know, like they're the work hard Chinese girl. I'm like, wow, quite pretty also. You know,
the natural side natural side not those like if you go into like those developed countries, right, everyone they are Barbie dolls.
Yeah, and also I think it's because of our weather. So if you go to Australia and you saw a Chinese girl, I think it's the sun makes their skin like more wrinkles one.
You know what, when I went to Australia for like 29 days, right,
Was long, bro.
yeah,
Which part?
and Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane. Sydney the most. When I went there, I came back with the pores of my face, right?
Bad.
Super
Even now,
good.
mine
No,
also, bro.
No, man, super good, man.
Oh, is it? Mine is
Super
bad,
good.
bro.
There's no acne. There's no nothing, man. Over there, over the 29 days, I came back.
Straight away.
The pores is like better one.
Oh,
The
yeah?
pores I came back lah. And then straight away, like sooner or later, this pop up and that pop up on my face.
For me, when I was in Japan, it was very bad. Then when I came back, you see my skin.
Very dry, right?
It was so bad.
Well, I'm really scared of those like super cold country ones. Really scared, man. Japan
yeah?
is like, to me, it's very cold, really.
Bro, when I was there,
7-8 degrees
bro,
Celsius.
that, you
I
know
hate
now
it.
is what? April.
Yeah.
When I was there, it was March, end of March.
Yeah.
Fucker, it was snowing, you know. It can just snow like that. Next 2 days,
Become sunny again.
hot like here, you know. Like 25, 27. So
When it's snowing, what's the weather like?
-2.
Fucking hell, man.
It's so one day you're
It's-
wearing.
It's not the cold that really scare me. It's the dryness that really scare
Oh,
me.
I see. When you mandi, the time you come out must put lotion on.
It's not that. It's when I walk on the street.
Oh, is it?
All my joints really itchy one. Do you have that?
Yeah.
You don't have
I
that?
do,
You
I
have
do, I
that?
do. When you don't put lotion, it's like that.
Yeah. I put lotion is like fuck. I hate
Like
it.
sticky,
Oily,
sticky.
sticky, all this kind of feeling. I hate it, man.
I know.
And then also my neck over here is like really dry.
Same.
Yeah.
See?
Shit, man. It's always like scratchy, you know?
Because we are spoiled, bro. Malaysia is perfect. It's the perfect condition. If it's too hot, also we can turn on aircon. You can go to a shopping mall. You won't die one, bro. Confirm won't die one. You will die if you go Dubai. You will go desert.
40, 42.
That one you will die. Like Australia summer, you can die. You know that type of thing. Here won't die one. Here it's just shifok. It's just not comfortable. You know.
Yeah, I get a little bit of slight feverish and stuff like that.
Yeah, but over here it's great, bro. I like the older I grow, I'm just like fuck, man. Malaysia would be damn lucky, man. I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I used to hate being a Malaysian. I'm like, why can't I be born in America? All the cartoons are there. I can live a normal life there. I can play with like snow. I can see the Statue of Liberty. Stupid shit like that, lah, right? Then now when you grow older, fuck America, bro.
Luckily we're born here.
Luckily I'm born here, day. It's damn brutal over there now some more. The crime rate is so high.
Yeah, well, it depends on which kind of city you're talking
Majority.
about. San Francisco is like fucked up, man.
I studied there, man. It's bad, man.
San Fran.
It's bad. Even when I was there 10
I
years
have
ago.
a student like last 2 months. They are here for a workshop. They work in EA Sports.
Oh, shoot.
San Fran, man.
Damn.
San Fran. They say it's like total zombie, man, over there.
Yeah, my uncle.
They don't
lives-
like to go to CBD anymore. They cannot go to CBD anymore.
dangerous.
Dangerous, man.
Yeah, my uncle lives in Berkeley, in the US. Berkeley is like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes from SF lah.
Yeah.
Right? And Berkeley is like damn famous for their school, bro. Berkeley School of Music. Right? All musicians want to study at Berkeley one, you know. They're like, fuck, I want to study Berkeley lah, right? And even in Berkeley, my
Also
uncle's car, they
messed up.
steal the exhaust one, bro. Sell for metal one, you know. And he's like, I have to put a lock there.
Yeah, their cars also, my students' cars also like being thrown at the stone. Broke the glass, then took the laptop.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
about right. Yeah. When I was there also 10 years ago, same thing. My ex was driving a car, my friend's car, and then she parked at the roadside. I'm like, you shouldn't park at the roadside. Then she don't want to listen to me. Then I said, you should just park in the garage. He already pay for the garage. Just walk a bit only. She's like, I don't want, lazy. Then I'm like, up to you.
Got broke.
Oh, yeah. 2 windows. I think the repair was like 2K USD or 3K USD 10 years ago. Then I'm like, told her, you don't want to listen to me. But it's a very volatile area, lah, bro.
Yeah, it's like, how come it's like that, man? From the movie that we saw, right?
But you know, I have to say, like, although they are in such a state of shit, right?
Yeah.
They are still the number one media in the world.
Yeah.
American media, music, songs, plays, still number one. Joe Rogan is number one. You know?
Movies
Hollywood,
as well, films.
yeah.
Movies,
Taylor
yeah.
Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Fuck, man. Like, even smaller bands, like what Panic at the Disco, or Fall Out Boy, all American, man. Black Keys, they're just good.
Yeah.
Their marketing is so good, lah. You know? You think Koreans are good, but Koreans are good in a certain way only, I feel.
Koreans are good replicating the same shit.
Yeah, bro. I was going to say the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just know how to copy and make it a bit better.
Big Bang become the next Super Junior. Super Junior become the next BTS. BTS becomes the next who knows who.
Yeah. It's just the repeat of the repeat of the repeat, right?
It's, the new jeans.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's the
New Jeans.
replicating of the Blackpink, and then right now it's called I Will Eat.
I don't know.
It's replicating the new jeans. All this, I don't know.
I don't know.
Sometimes I have these doubts, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder the songs really sing by them one.
Oh,
Or
wow,
is
that's
are there bunch of people
was singing behind the scene.
in the studio recording all this and put on their mouth,
Then they lip sync.
lip sync.
Wow.
It's no surprise, ma. Lip sync nowadays.
Yeah,
What's the
actually it's
surprise?
true. Yeah, because you need to have a lang loi, ma. You need to have a pretty girl to dance.
Dancing like so hard, right? How do you sing?
Right? Yeah, you cannot.
You cannot fucking sing what?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. all this kind of sound coming out, right?
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
I really don't know how they do
So
it.
that's why I really think that I have these doubts, right? Are they really a factory of all these K-pop singers behind?
But this is why I also don't like to go to concerts, lah. You know, like I just went to a concert, and that's because I promised my brother, like, you know,
Which one?
Fall Out Boy, Singapore. lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They were there? I
Yeah,
don't know.
I mean, I also barely knew, but my brother told me about it, right? Then when I went there, I listened to them sing, and I'm like, actually, I think Spotify is better. Because they're out of breath. They're so tired. They're so tired, bro. Like, you can tell I already go on tour, 20 countries. I just want to shut the fuck up only. I don't even want to sing. But now, this is my last location. I just fucking sing lah. I don't care lah. I want money lah. It's the same thing, bro. But if you go on Spotify, right, I bet, right, to them, they're like, hey, I think that part when you sing is better. Then they merge, they get the new song lah.
They cut off lah. Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense one. Even when people pay so much money for Taylor Swift, I really don't understand.
Yeah.
She's like singing the same fucking thing 10 times in a row. Back to back every weekend in Singapore. You think she's not tired? Bro, I tell you, she's dead, bro. I bet she's lip syncing. At some point, she's like, then she's just quiet for a while. She's like, oh, I'm too tired. Just play it. We are all human, bro. Right? You know what I mean? Dude, fuck, man.
I'm not too sure how true is that lah.
Bro, it's thousands of people some more. You know how much energy you need to sustain this shit live.
Yeah.
Then energy to sing is one thing. Need energy to talk to the crowd. How's everybody doing? Actually, I don't care. You know what I mean? Holy shit, dude. How they do lah. I can't even do MC job back to back.
You did before?
I've done. But like, if you do an MC job back to back, you already feel tired. And the MC job doesn't even need to be 100 people.
Back to back as in like today and tomorrow.
You tired, bro?
Same shit.
Confirm. Yeah, confirm tired one, bro. Even if you do
mentally, I would say, right?
Yeah, I don't know about you lah, right? But when you do a workshop 5 days in a row, so you tired.
Yeah, I did before. I did like 3 times a day, man. Same shit. Like,
you say the
nighttime
same
is
thing.
like fucking sleepy already.
Yeah, and you're saying the same thing, but to them, they're hearing a new thing.
Yeah, to them, yes. Yeah.
Right? So when you're saying the same thing, it looks so bad because now you're so tired. So for me, I don't think those guys... I don't know either that, right? Or they inject some kind of drug inside them. Like Britney Spears type of shit. You know, Britney Spears, she was drugged like fuck. That's why she can perform like mad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was drugged as shit, man.
When at her prime, you're talking about? Yeah.
That's why she's a top performer. And then after that, they took over her kid and all that, right? Just to make her feel like, oh, what am I doing? The type of thing. Then after she go crazy, shave her head, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I really don't know how these people do it. Either that or Taylor Swift, right? It's just Cristiano Ronaldo of singing.
Yeah. But do you buy that she was saying that she run treadmill every day, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day to sing all the performing songs?
Maybe she needs to, bro. Maybe you need to be physically...
Because she sing non-stop, her concert, 2 hours straight, non-stop one. Change clothes, come out, another song.
Bro,
change
for me,
clothes,
ask me change clothes non-stop 2 hours, I'm quite tired. Don't need to sing also. I change clothes also quite hard already, bro. I like, bro, what the fuck, man. But maybe the money she get is so much, that's why she's willing to do. But I doubt it, lah. I doubt she's singing, lah. Cannot be. Maybe she do treadmill just to clear her mind. Like, I go to the gym to clear my mind. I carry weights, I go on the treadmill, I go for a run. I need physical tired. But for her, it's physical and physical. How can? She's dying, bro. How lah?
She's like 35, man.
She's 35?
Yeah, she's 35, man. And still grinding it. Yeah.
I don't know how she does it. How many concerts did she do in Singapore? I also don't know.
6 days, man. Straight days. 6 consecutive straight days. Yeah, 6 nights.
Fucking hell.
6 nights, man. People coming all over from Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, everywhere. Philippines, yeah, Cambodia.
Do you think she sang live?
I heard it a little bit here and there. I think so. Sounds like it.
Meh.
I'm not sure about the modern technology that really can do that kind of shit.
I don't know, bro. I really don't know how they do it. Or maybe it's just age. Like for me, the older I grow, I'm just like, this is impossible. You ask me to do a podcast recording, you need to ask me to do another second podcast recording, I still can.
Yeah.
I don't mind, it's a conversation, because I'm not going to say the same thing. You ask me to do 3 in a row.
Fucking tired, man.
Bro.
I did that before, right? Like
You
not
did 3?
not podcast, but 3 classes in a day.
It's tiring, man.
Talking the same shit.
Yeah.
Talking about first, it was very energetic. Second, When is it over?
Uh,
That one, fuck this
I just
shit,
want it to
man.
be over.
Yeah. Quickly do this.
Yeah, and even when so remember I told you I went to Spain and then I meet all the suppliers from Turkey and all this kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
It's because I want them to know like my company exists. And I want them to know that if I need contact, I can contact you. If I do work in Istanbul, I do work in Oslo or whatever lah. So for 2 to 3 days, I say the same thing to every single supplier. Like, hi, my name is John. I'm from KL, Malaysia. I'm the event director for IBP. It's a family business. It's 30 years. My mom is my boss. Then they laugh. They're like, oh my God, it's the same laugh. We do many events, many type of clients. Same thing lah. Say it for 2 minutes lah, right? They say. Then they will say the same thing lah. I know what they are saying the same thing because they are saying the same thing to another fucker, right? That's why I say I feel I need a cigarette. If I smoke with that person, they are like, the whole day I've been saying the same thing. I'm like, bro, I know. Right? Dude, I don't know lah. It's tiring, man.
Let me ask you one question, man.
Sure.
What's the next big plan for YCS?
Next big plan.
Where do you want to drive this? Where do you want to drive this?
Where do I want to drive this?
Yeah. From where are you right now? You just moved to a new studio. Where do you plan to drive it? What's the next milestone?
Oh, the next milestone.
Next milestone.
I'll be very honest, I don't know, but I know the goal is I want to earn amount of money to pay the rent.
Rent.
I always believe I take one step at a time, then only I can sort of analyze what is the next best step. So for me, when we decided to go into the studio, it's not that we don't have money, but we use our own money.
Yeah, from your pocket.
Yeah. So I want it to be self-sustaining. I suppose that's the next big step. If it's self-sustaining, then I can think of maybe how to profit from it, how to maximize the space I have. I have a big space.
Yeah.
If people want to like work with me on doing something, DM me on Instagram, man. I feel like I wanted to do like a mini cafe pop-up thing so that when people come up, they can watch the podcast live and then they can drink coffee.
Yeah, you want to do this live podcast?
Yeah, I was thinking of doing. Actually, there was a guy.
Workshop, live podcast workshop.
Yeah,
I think you're eligible to do this, man.
I'm eligible.
You have the bullets in your pocket to do this, man.
I could.
Yeah.
There was a guy, his name is Jonathan Koo, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He also contacted me. He's a Patreon member. He's very, very kind to support us. And he's saying how like his friend has a restaurant. You want to do a live podcast there? Not people like maybe can tune in if you got fans and all that.
Yeah.
Even Michael from JWC is like, dude, you want to celebrate, like a officiation of your studio or whatever. I'm like, wow, I'm so lucky to meet so many people like that.
Yeah.
But the reality is I have a business to run that is my family business. And I also have this podcast. And I just need to measure my time. I just need to juggle the time. Right. And right now, I just want to. That's why if you ask me what's the one goal, I just want to make this podcast self-sustaining. Then I know what's the next step. So if there's a collaboration out there that feels as if they want to make use of a space that's next to my podcast, we can do something. Whether it's a cafe, whether it's like, I was thinking of retro games. You can come and play retro games there as well. It'd be quite cool.
Arcade.
Yeah, like an arcade. Or if like, let's say you want to do even like it's a mini cafe. It doesn't need to be coffee. It can be something you can eat. Sure, man. I'll be more than happy. We can like figure out how we can work together, invest into doing something. But it's just the space is very unique lah. I need to show it to people. Then only they know what they can do with it.
Do you plan to do a video in your, like you do a lot of vlogging, right? Do you plan to vlog your video into your studio into YouTube?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I did, but I only
in
did
YCS perhaps also.
Yeah. I did the cleanup. I vlogged the cleanup, but I didn't really vlog the whole place and how the space looks like. So maybe I should do that. It's a good idea. Yeah. But I just want to make it self-sustaining. That's the only thing. I just want to pay the rent with the money I earn. Right? So if I don't need to ask my brother, Pui Yi and Nick and myself to chip in to pay for rent every month, it's a win. Then I will know how to scale up that. Up from there. Okay. But in terms of guests, for me, I'm happy. You know me, I prefer to talk to anybody rather than a big shot guest also. But if it's a big shot guest that wants to talk to me, I'm happy also.
Yeah. Do you have a wish list?
Wow, might as well aim for Joe Rogan.
Something realistic.
I think if my dream guest is probably like I would be able to speak to someone that is in Hollywood, like
Filmmaking.
Yeah, in film, that would be fucking cool lah. Like Nolan,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Denis Villeneuve, who directed Dune and Blade Runner and all that.
Yeah. Fucking
You know,
big fan, man. I'm a
yeah.
big fan, man.
Dune is crazy lah, bro.
Dune is crazy, another level.
This new level. But I mean, honestly speaking, realistic goal. If I can interview Michelle Yeoh
Yeah.
or Ronnie Chang,
Ronnie Chang. Now he's in US, right?
yeah, or Yuna, like a Malaysian that has represented us. The question I want to ask them personally, like one-on-one, even if it's off camera, I just want to know, do you need to go out of the country to be successful? That's the real question. Like, even if it's Nicole David or Lee Chong Wei, right?
Yeah.
And they both refuse to come, okay?
Okay. You invited?
Yeah. But they didn't want to come, so I don't know lah, right? Maybe,
You know what? Who I invited? Dan Boon Hyung.
oh, shoot. Huh?
Haven't come back to me. I haven't followed up also.
Yeah. But
Now-
maybe their schedules and all that, right? I don't know. Some of them you ask, then they don't reply. Then after when you ask the second time, maybe they reply. Right? So for me, I actually more keen on asking Michelle Yeoh, Ronnie Chang, Yuna, these three. Like I want to know, how do you get from Ipoh girl to Oscar winner? How do you get from Johor boy to Comedy Central host or in a Marvel movie? How do you go from like a Malay girl from a town,
In LA right now, right?
yeah, to LA working with Usher? How? What must you have
What have you done?
sacrificed?
What have you done
Yeah, what have you done? What have you
to
sacrificed?
deserve that kind of opportunity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so curious.
Mm.
You know,
Me too, man. Me
yeah,
too.
that one is my pick lah. If I can interview these three, it would be great. Even but side one not Malaysian but abroad, I think I would be a footballer from Premier League would be crazy. Yeah, that one also I want to know like what your schedule is like. That would be like wow, it's crazy, man. Because you know, I had multiple conversations with multiple people that deal with football, Malaysian footballers. Bro, standards are not there lah. They earn like 20-30K a week, ringgit, and their performance is just not up to par lah.
Okay.
You know, because you earn 20K a week in Malaysia is so much money. Why should I work hard? Why do I need to go to the Premier League and earn 20K UK pounds and live like a poverty fucker when 20K ringgit here I can own a bungalow? Don't make sense, right? I go to UK, the house is damn small. You know Paul Pogba's house? It's a terrace house, double story only, you know. Over here, I think if you earn a 5-figure salary, you share with your wife also or your partner, can already. Just stay in Seremban, double, like what the fuck? So it doesn't make sense why they will work hard. So I think if I interview a Premier League football player, that type of thing, go through their life, it'll be quite cool also.
I see.
But primary, Michelle Yeoh, Ronnie Chang, and
Yuna.
Yuna, those three would
see.
be crazy. Yeah.
Who's the one that you invited, right? And you still wish they're still coming back to you? You invited, you still want them to come to you. But have not, for some reason, they are not.
Yeah.
They're not at your podcast. Who are those that you invited? You still want them to come back to you?
Probably the Kenny Hills guy, lah, bro. You know, I it's one thing to say I am not interested, but it's one thing to just completely ignore. And his followers is not a lot because not many people know who he
It's
is.
very private, right?
Yeah, so I feel like I would love to speak to him and ask him, how did you scale? Why did you scale? You know, what were the considerations? Very curious. And also, you know, Eat Seriously, the cereal.
Okay. I have no idea.
It's like a protein cereal. I also I asked
Local
him,
brand?
Yeah, local brand. I asked him to come on the podcast, but then he was very keen before Raya, before Chinese New Year, and then after that he's like, no lah, actually not interested now lah. So I also want to talk to him. I want to know how you start a product. I heard starting a product and scaling a product is very difficult, but he scaled big enough to sell in Jar Grocer, which is very, very interesting.
Eat Seriously.
It's like a duck picture. I can show you later. Yeah, but those two lor. I don't really. I'm not actually. People always think at Yamcha sessions. It's like you have to talk to politician. You have to talk to some big name. But I don't think so lah. You know, the reality is I feel if I were to be happy, I'm happier not talking to big names.
Big shots.
Yeah, when Pui Yi told me we were talking to Mahathir, I cannot sleep for 1 week. I'm not a fan of that. I want to sleep lah, bro. I'm too nervous lah, to think of questions lah. The setup is so mafan lah. He's a 90-year-old man. He can't come to my studio. I have to go to his office like, a lot of work for what it is, right? So I made the best of it. And what we did during that podcast was we asked him to sign a shirt. Then we auctioned off the shirt. Then we just donated the money lah. I wanted to make full use of the time that we were there. Yeah. It was like 3K we auctioned off.
Okay.
3K, I forgot.
Then you donated into the charity foundation?
Yeah, I donated to an orphanage. Same row as a...
I know where.
Yeah, you know right. Don't say where. But I donated to the orphanage. Because I have a friend that grew up there. And I went to school with him. And he's like, bro, it's so difficult living there. So
really?
Yeah. Because like, people when they donate stuff, they donate old stuff. And when they donate old stuff, it's not the best stuff. They donate expired torn baju I like, bro, how you donate these type of things? You donate at least decent shit right? But he's like, it's a very rough life over there. So I know...
I think orphanage cannot stay more than 17, right? Or 18.
So you have to move out.
You have to move out. Think of your way.
Yeah. And I felt so much like, wow, this guy makes me feel like I'm such a sport brat. You know? So I wanted to help out whatever I can. Even when I give them the money, right, they were like, why? I'm like, just give because you all need it, man. And I live here my whole life already. I've seen like people, my friends who came here and all that. So the least I could do was that.
Yeah.
And all of us are from the same area, ma.
Yeah.
So we all also support the local stuff, lah. Yeah. Old folks home also I feel gets it rough, lah, bro. But that one, at least they pay every month, lah. But the facilities are so cha.
Yeah. So that's your guest list. Eat Seriously owner. And also Kenny Hills Baker's owner. Yeah,
the one, the recurring one. But the dream one is Michelle Yeoh, Ronnie Chang, and Yuna. One day. I wrote to Ronnie Chang before.
DM?
It was an email inquiry.
I see.
Yeah, but didn't get back to me also. As usual, but I mean, I expect it.
Yeah. What's the strike rate like if, let's say, you want to invite some strangers, right? Out of 100, how many will get response?
I hate to say this, but they see your Instagram followers. So if your Instagram followers is high, then it's somewhat trustworthy. But if it's not, then they don't trust you. It's sad to say that. So, like, I'll be very honest as well. Even with JJ, when we messaged JJ in the beginning, he also just like keep like, oh, I'm too busy. But the moment he saw us got some famous politicians, then he okay already. I don't blame them. I just feel like maybe it's trustworthiness. Because if let's say you have a big following, and then maybe that person is not such a big following.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they only want to talk to me because I have a big following. They want my following only. Right? So I can understand where they come from. Right? But to me, I'm very open to talking to many people. I don't care, man.
You don't care about the followers. You don't care about the background. So long they have stories to tell.
Yeah, I just want to learn from people because it's an excuse to talk to people. Otherwise, they think I'm selling them insurance, right?
Yeah. Am I right, man? So what's the strike rate like? Let's say
strike rate.
I'm just not just talking about someone like JJ, someone like
regular
Miss Pui Yi, regular. Let's say I see someone like less than 1,000 followers, right? Big brand owner. Yeah. Let's say you invite this kind of guest coming over, right? What's the strike rate for them, for you to
say to approve how many
invite,
of them?
Let's say you invite 10. How many of them respond back to you?
Actually, I'm quite happy to say that majority of people are very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, like maybe 8, 7. They ask.
Respond.
Yeah, they do respond, man.
Yeah.
I just think that sometimes when they do respond, there are caveats. They are like, oh, but I cannot say certain things. I cannot do certain things and all that. I feel that's the only downside. But I just feel like, oh, it's fine if you don't talk about it, then we don't talk about it. But sometimes I feel that I just want a response I don't need
yes
them.
Or no, right?
Yeah, I just want them to respond. There's this guy named Richard Kerr. I don't know whether you've heard of him.
Who's that?
He's this famous tech. He's into tech and science and
local?
R&D. Yeah, local. He's from Sarawak or Sabah. I forgot already. He's based in Cyberjaya. He also reply. Oh, he will from Fake.
Reply, but not really.
Yeah,
catching up
That one No, I think he just don't reply also. Sometimes they just don't reply. That one, I like even the Kenny Hills guy, I feel like when people are willing to ask, can't you just say no? Like to not acknowledge people's existence is so rude, man. To me personally, bro, you can DM me right on Insta, right, and I will confirm reply to you or at least react to something you send to me. Right? I will not ignore you lah. No one deserves to be ignored lah. Or maybe they just go through too many emails, they go through too many people, that's why they ignore.
Or maybe they are not really an Instagram person.
Maybe, but even
never read also. Sometimes it goes like hidden message, I didn't even know one.
Is it?
Like months later, I think, come like I have like 7, 8 hidden messages. Most of them are spammers.
But I
But
don't
there are some genuine ones asking me question like I catching up like probably like 30 days later. It just happened. I pressed on the hidden message. Only I found out. Oh, someone like I do not know that texted me.
Mine no. For me I never encounter these things. I always check lah. But I just feel I will never ignore people lah. You know, I think it's just so rude. You know, you can just politely say, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not interested. You can just say that, or you can just say no thanks. Even no thanks, I'm like, it's okay, no worries. I can take rejection. It's not like I'm a fucking pussy or anything.
Yeah.
But when you don't reply, I'm like, wow, man. You really think you're that high?
Yeah.
But it's okay lah. It's life, right?
And what is the advice someone come to you, seek for advice for as a new podcaster? You want to set up some podcast channel. What do you advise them?
Nike tagline. Just do it.
Lah.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, I hate to say this. There are two types of people when I see it. The people who talk more than they do, and they do more than they talk. So the question is, just gotta ask lah, who are you lah? Right? Do you do more or do you talk more? Are you the operations guy or are you the sales guy? Because I'm not saying it's a wrong thing. Sometimes you just need to talk more for the guy that does a lot. Right? But if you really want to start, the operations part is unfortunately a do more than talk thing lah. But in this case, because it's a podcast, you have to do and talk also.
In this case, I have to do both.
Yeah, to do both lah. But I think if you want to do it, you should just try. But you should set a goal. Just set a goal. If you don't set a goal, you will never have an end. Like me, I don't have an end. That's my curse. I feel like when I'm ending 999, then only I end. Fuck, man. Am I really going to end at 999? Or do I continue to 1000, right? But I set the goal too far already. But I always do that as a bad habit lah. So I think if they set a goal, even if you set 10 episodes, it's fine, bro. You don't need to buy the mics. You don't need to. You can just rent the mic. You can just ask your friend, do you have a mic? Can I pinjam it every week? I can work around with your schedule. You know, it's doable, man. But whether you want to do it is different. Yeah. So set a goal. Just try. You won't die lah. I think someone said like in 2020, right, or the 21st century, right, the worst thing you that happened to you is you know money and then you can earn money again, right? Do you is the like unless you are a doctor and someone dies because of you, or you are a wildlife handler and an alligator eats you or some shit like that, then you won't die, ma. You start podcast, you just embarrass yourself. Worst case, you say something wrong. Worst case, and that's it. You just apologize. Yeah, man.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it, man. There's no harm. And if you're scared, right, why don't you just ask me? Just ask you. You just ask people who have done it. You're like, hey, how do you start? Then they'll probably tell you the same thing also.
Yeah, come back to this, right? You want to do a live workshop podcast?
I don't mind, man. I'm very open to doing things, especially now since like things are more smooth. The reason why this year has been so like slow for me, like after we get the place, we still do podcasts, but there's no like change.
I don't mind to support this idea, man.
Right?
Because I think it's a very fascinating idea. I don't mind as in like I can be a guest. I also can be a person who I go there. We can do a pop-up over there. We charge admission, let's say 10 ringgit, 15 ringgit, free drinks.
Bro, sick, bro.
Then we start to have a live podcast, and also we can do a Q&A about setting up podcasts.
Like a forum,
a mini forum, workshop, some sort like that.
Come on by, bro. I show you the place first.
Come.
Yeah, sure, come on by. Sure. I'll bring you around. I'll show you.
I'll come.
Yeah, just let me know when. Then I'll find the time.
Then we can start off very kind of...
Don't need to be so many people on, bro.
No need.
Yeah.
Probably we just like friends and family, like 10.
Yeah.
15. Sit over there, listen to the podcast. If you have a guest, that'll be better.
Yeah.
If you're not, I can be your guest.
Yeah.
We can start off something.
Yeah.
From there.
We can find a way to do it, bro.
We can find a way to do it.
Yeah. But I got a lot of space. I just need to like find a way to make that space work.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll see lah. You let me know, man. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm always there in OUG anyway.
All right. We are at 2 hours and 50 minutes mark.
Wow.
Anything else to share?
Stay healthy, man. Get enough sleep. Eat right. Spend time with your loved ones.
Yeah.
You know, do what you love, but work hard.
Love what you do.
Yeah, love what you do, man. I mean, you don't need to love what you do, lah. I don't really love events. But I like people in events.
You like the connection?
Yeah, I love it, man. I love meeting different people, man.
Yeah, same to me, man.
Yeah.
I love coffee.
Yeah.
I don't like to do accounting shit.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's the same shit. There's every part of a job that you don't like anyway, right?
Yeah.
But if you find one part of a job that you like even if you're accounting, right? And you just don't like accounting, maybe you like your colleagues there. It's okay, man.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
Not everything's
part of
perfect.
package, you have to accept it.
Yeah. But more important, jaga your health lah. Because if you die too early or you suffer, then your loved ones have to take care of you, and that's not fair.
Yeah, agree. But anyway,
Thanks for having me,
shall
bro.
we wrap things up?
Sure, man. Thanks
for
having
coming,
me.
man.
Oh, appreciate it. Love this. I love doing a podcast like this. It's been a while, man.
Cool, man. Thank you for listening to the Coffee and the Company podcast. Me, myself, my name is Dennis.
John.
Take care, everyone.
Love you long time.
Bye-bye.